button.
So Pooch, if you missed it, today I am not going to be on camera because I feel like I'm going to pass out and I'm feeling a little bit weak and I don't want to be zoning out on camera. I think that's bad form. So I'm going to let my voice sound like I'm awake and I'm totally here.
I mean, I think you are awake. It's just that you've got the 1,000-yard stare going on.
Yeah, I do. I'm just having like a zone out day.
Mm-hmm.
Like last night I had like a weird coughing fit, but then I was fine. Oh, thank you. And then like I woke up and then I was fine and then I had a coughing fit out of nowhere again and then I was fine again. So like it seems to go away. It's probably just allergy related, but it's
then I pulled up unusual videos on Twitter and
yeah,
probably wasn't helping your coughing fit.
Probably not. But you know, like I said, it seems to be going away in intervals. It's just I feel kind of weak and my eyes are rolling into the back of my head today. But I wanted to show up for stream because I hate to not do that. It's usually more fun if I do.
Hang on
for me.
This
hell
machine
yeah.
is still alive.
Oh, big boy.
Maybe
Oh,
we
it's
should
big boy.
hold
Here he
off.
is.
Its main drive has been trashed,
One of my favorite
so there's
side
no way it can
quests.
attack us, and we might be able to learn something interesting if we study it.
I love this little guy.
Little guy.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
You just got hacked.
Leave me alone. I'm trying to hang out with my big buddy.
Big buddy.
You too. Go in. You too. Bono, nobody likes you. I thought you figured that out a long time ago.
I really love the chiptune versions of the song. Gza.
So we can learn more about the machines. Don't you think it's at least worth a shot, ma'am?
If you say so.
Let's see, need a pristine screw.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Hooray.
Pretty sure
No,
I already...
I'm still not sure
got
any
it.
of this is a good idea.
The more data we have, the better, right?
We can't seem to locate the required
Oh,
material.
okay.
Maybe we
Huh.
should ask an operator.
Yes, yes.
Operator 210 here. Go ahead.
9S to operator. Quick question. Do you know where we might find a pristine screw?
According to our records, that material can be obtained from the bodies of large bipedal machine life forms.
Thanks, operator. 9S out.
I know where one is.
I remember
Do
seeing
you?
large
Right behind
tailed
you.
machines in the desert.
Huh?
Let's go.
What did you say?
Oh, I was just gonna say right behind you.
No, that...
That was large and bipedal.
He ain't bipedal no more.
Well, not now, but I mean...
Wait, Moose, come here. You're my friend. Let's go!
Moose Man!
Hey, I fought this machine before, right?
Moose.
Leaving such a dangerous foe intact would be unwise.
God damn, you are
If you
zooming.
say so.
Uh-huh.
It's distorting him.
It's my favorite mode of transportation, to be quite honest.
Moose-portation.
Mm-hmm. You did, in fact, just replace trans with moose.
Ride, Mussolini!
No, don't ride Mussolini. I mean, if you're...
Replace trans with moose. This is what the right wants.
You want to avoid Mussolini at all costs.
Oh, got him. I like the Canadian model. Trans and moose. There's room for everyone.
You
I want-
can't catch me. I'm
I want-
riding a goddamn moose.
I want to be friends with a moose, but my understanding is that they can be quite hostile.
Yeah, mooses don't fuck around.
Yeah, Mises don't like humans to pieces, let me tell you. They're...
I found the ultimate weapon.
I mean, do what works.
It seemed to work just fine.
Antler power!
He certainly couldn't fight against it. Okay, got my
We
screw.
can use this screw to repair that big machine.
What? You know what I'm gonna do now? Returning the screw.
Yeah, put it in the machine.
That's a Fugazi reference.
Okay. I'll take your word on that. Shugazi. That's my favorite genre.
Forgot that you pronounced it that way once.
No, that wasn't me. That was someone mentioned that.
Oh, right, that was on Twitter or something.
Yeah.
Proposal. Enemy should be dispatched.
I can't take credit for that one.
Leaving such a dangerous foe intact would be unwise.
If you say so.
I just reported it to you and you really took to it for some reason.
It was really funny.
That's fair. That's not really for some reason. That's a very clear reason.
Yeah, I think there's enough reasoning in my, God, the shock absorbers on that moose are amazing.
Thank you, moose friend. I will never forget you.
Can you imagine how much 2B's ass burns them up if you ride as her? Like... Oh, your butt's burning me!
Here's a good question. If 2B's heatsink is her ass, what is the heatsink on 9S?
Gosh. I don't know.
Is it his knees?
I guess? Moose with hydraulics. It's got like neon on the bottom of it. It's just like... just like starts moving.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you take the moose to like one of those fucking like... lowrider shows.
Yeah. It's got the fog
Have you
machine,
heard the
the neon.
subwoofer on this fucking moose? It is crazy.
Riding the whip, but with moose. Ooh, whipped moose. Chocolate moose. I'm gonna get fat thinking like this. Nom nom nom.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
What do y'all want?
Ghost ride the moose.
Did you
Go
learn
away.
anything from the factory data?
Just how it was manufactured.
The
Kinda
factory
boring,
or the...
actually.
There's still a lot about machines that we don't
I don't get
understand.
it.
I don't know.
Gather as much data as you can, no matter how irrelevant it may seem.
I'm still pretty bummed out that fucking Fuser seems like it's just, you know, that new game Fuser is just the songs that they provide for you in game, and you can't like upload your own music onto there.
Yeah, like, that really is kind of the downfall of a lot of, like, DJ or music-related games, is that, like, they're going to have all the top 10 hits and the memeable songs that people know, but, like, if you talk to an actual DJ, if you even know what any of the music they're talking about is, they'll throw all the records away and start over. Like, there's usually, you know, you want to be different, you want to have some level of obscurity in your music, or, like, being cutting edge, but... God, these songs that are on there, like, how long have these just been licensed? I'm surprised that Smash Mouth isn't just, like, public domain at this point.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
There are certain songs that are like so popular where you're just like, God, just make your shit public domain.
Yeah. It's just out there, and, like, it's so many things that, like, because it's cutting-edge, like, pop music, it's like, I don't know who these people are. So there's stuff that, like, I'm either tired of hearing, or isn't the best work of an artist, or things that I don't know, and I'm like you were saying, if it allowed you to upload your own music, that would be a game changer. That would be amazing. Yeah. I would be so on board
I would be
for that.
streaming that game right now if it let me up.
We would be holding off on this and doing that, like, right then and there, but... Because it isn't that, it's like, yeah, I don't know. What if hacking was actually like this?
It'd be a lot cooler.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
easier to get into.
Just hacking done purely by bullet hell enthusiasts. I always knew they'd save us. We are Legion. We are Toho.
You just make an anonymous reference in fucking 2020?
Mm-hmm. Anonymous. Like the one you were writing. See, I'm thinking about it because, like, a bunch of people were, like, sexy cosplaying Guy Fawkes. I almost said Guy Fieri.
I knew you were almost going to say that.
Same thing. No, but, like, so, like, that kind of popped back into mind as, like, you know, they kind of took some aesthetics from that, so.
What did Pooch say over there?
Help us, Toho, you're our only hope. Hey, baby, wanna see my Flavor Town?
Guy Fieri ever offers to show you his Flavor Town, just say no. Detonate him. Blow him up. We don't need him.
Diners, drive-ins, and dive into my bed.
Okay.
See, that would be funny though, like what if he went around, like, just hacking random businesses from their Wi-Fi?
Guy Fieri?
Yeah, he just goes to random places and starts hacking with, like, a Guy Fawkes mask on.
Everyone's just like, Guy Fieri, we recognize that fucking flame and enveloped Hawaiian shirt anywhere. You can't
We
fool
are
us.
Legion, we are Flavor, and today we're going to just...
Who are you fooling, Guy Fieri? Come on.
Oh, man. Just goes completely off the rails and just, like...
It's a very silly bit.
Hey, we have a clown bot. It's Clown Man from Mega Man 8.
Yeah, sure. Let's do this subquest now that I got 9S's power. Makes it a bit easier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure. I'll guide the clown parade.
And lead the clown parade.
Send in the clowns. Where are the clowns?
There were suddenly a lot of them.
They fell from the sky. Don't judge them.
They hide in the sky, you know.
Aerials.
In the sky. Da, 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 da.
Uh-huh.
I love how I so eloquently recounted the brilliant lyrics of Mr. Sergian Tonkianston.
Yeah, that was a good one. Huh?
You're welcome, System of a Down.
The new System of a Down. It's okay.
It's alright. It's okay. The drummer's still a racist, but you know.
Yeah. Who knows?
System of a Clown.
Hey!
Hell yeah. Brilliant. A few more honkin' horns, I think. Can you imagine System of a Down redone as circus music with like slide flutes and stuff? I wouldn't even know where to start with that.
I feel like there's probably some people who would compare System of a Down as is to circus music.
Yeah, maybe. I can't really think of anything they've done that would like super lend itself to it. Maybe you could turn Pogo into one.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
that's
absolutely. Here's the thing: anything can
hey,
become
80% welcome.
Welcome. Anything can become clown music if you put your mind to it enough.
Yeah, you know, you could do that. You could totally make that happen. Blast off! It's party time! So yeah, you know, you could totally make that happen. Everything is clown music, why not? Yay!
They're
Happiness!
coming, they're coming. Come on, guys, hurry up.
I remember one time I did this quest and failed because I ran too far ahead trying to fight more robots. Aw.
Yeah, I almost did it right now. I don't like it when you do that.
Kill all violent people! Wait, what?
Wait, how's that make it?
Hold on.
How's that any better?
Wait a minute, yeah. Would not I too be violent? Wait a minute.
You see, Han, you need to read a little book called Violence by Slavoj Žižek. He'll tell you all about how, you know, physical violence isn't the only kind of violence that exists out there.
There's a lot of violence. I hate how once they get to the open area ahead, they just kind of randomly walk around for eons. Says Pooch.
It'll be fine. Once you get 9S, it makes this mission, like, significantly easier.
That's good. And that's why we saved it for this run-through.
Exactly. Trying to do it with A2 or 2B is just annoying.
Yeah. There they go. Got him. Got him! There they go. Oh, big boy. Not really big boy, but, you know, medium boy.
Medium-sized lad.
Lower medium. Kinda. Grande. Mocha boy.
Grande Mocha big boy.
Yeah. Vente, you wanna watch out for them. They're very bad. Too much caffeine in those robots.
Caffeine wasn't helping out today.
Trenta. Oh yeah, didn't they add another?
Did they?
Like, there's too many sizes. Just give me...
Don't start ranting about Starbucks coffee, then this is literally going to turn into a fucking Dennis Leary bit. It's like...
No, here's the thing. I only ever want, like, the biggest thing they have or the smallest thing that they have, depending on what I'm ordering. It's either I need to put my body in physical danger to get through my day, or I just need a little bit of coffee. It's like the tiniest bit of, like, nitro cold brew. That's it. That's fine. But even then, like, their nitro cold brew tastes like dirt. So, like, I have to get it somewhere good, and I gotta go out of my way. 80% says, as someone who used to prepare Starbucks coffee, their sizes are too fucking huge. Yeah, they are. Hey, I was a barista there, too.
Baristas unite.
See, now I want to work there because, like, I hear that apparently their insurance at least partially covers, like, SRS and shit. Which,
Yeah, I mean, you take what you can get.
I mean, they're not a good company, but that's at least mountains more good to me than anywhere else I could work.
Oh, shit. This ain't gonna be the one.
Thing is, I wasn't a barista. I was a manager at a Barnes & Noble. But
Gotcha.
a Starbucks cafe. That's a little bit chiller, I think. I can only imagine what working at one of their little drive-thru locations would be like, hell-wise. Like, I had health insurance, but didn't actually make enough money to really take advantage of it. Oh. Hell. Drive-thru is hell. Duly noted.
Oh god, they're all gonna fucking die.
It's one of those situations where if I ever end up at one of those places, I feel so bad for anyone working there and the shit they probably have to put up with, but I'm just like, here's a tip, and also I want to be super nice. You got it wrong. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Your day's been shitty enough. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I heard what you dealt with from the person in front of me. Hell, everyone within a 9-block radius heard what you dealt with from the person in front of me. It's fine.
Yeah, the safest assumption to make with any retail worker is generally like, someone probably just shat all over their day.
Yeah. Like, the shittiest thing I think anyone ever said to me wasn't, like, how assholes treated me, But it was that, like, after dealing with one of the worst customers of my life and having to, like, go into a bathroom and cry, I returned to my post for someone to say, "Why aren't you smiling?"
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, I want to kill this person. Like, how dare you?
Thank you very much. We managed to complete the parade without being annihilated. I know this isn't much of a reward, but please accept it. Hooray. How wonderful. I think our joy really came across this time. We'll soon be holding another parade elsewhere. I hope we can count on your support for that as well.
Yay.
So do you think us fools? I'm sorry. I hope to see you again.
80 says the location I was working at would hemorrhage cafe staff because working there was so miserable. Yeah, I've worked at a lot of places that were, like, so ill-run, even compared to, like, all just, you know, retail and food places. You know, they themselves were such a horrid location. Like, yeah, that happens. It's just a rotating wheel. Never need to give anyone benefits if everyone's always leaving, so they kept it hellish.
Yeah, I mean, that is just the endless cycle of retail, I feel like.
As far as retail goes, working working the book floor at a major bookstore is pretty okay. Yeah,
Heard.
I hear that. That seems like an okay place. I mean, every now and again you have, like, one child crying. You're gonna get that here and there, but, like...
Uh-huh.
I don't go into a bookstore and go, ugh, chaos. You know. But whenever we sent anyone to back up the cafe, they would leave. Oh, man. The last 2 months, my store lost 7 people, at least. These sound like very, not positive stories about working,
I mean...
in any kind of Starbucks cafe area. But, I will say this, anyone that I talk to, who works in a cafe tends to mention that they're a student, and it's probably, like... You know, a lot of people work there to just pay student loans and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you make tips. Well, ideally, you're making tips.
Hopefully.
So, that is usually a good part of why you'll run into that. It's like, well, a little bit of extra money to help pay for, you know,
Yeah.
all this shit I'm having to deal with.
I'm not sorry that I don't work there anymore. You shouldn't be sorry for not working somewhere. Like, it's...
No, never feel sorry for leaving a place of employment.
Yeah. There's always a reason for leaving, and it's fine. Like,
Yeah. I worked at Target for 12 years of my life, and I just had a day where I got paid. Like, I got paid in the morning. I was scheduled to come in later on in the day. I woke up that morning, saw what my paycheck was and my for direct deposit, and I turned to Bree and was just like, I can't do this anymore.
yeah,
The money that I am making is not worth the strife.
the absolute abuse. I remember, like, things started going really south when I showed up. Not due to my fault or anything,
No,
just
no.
real bad timing. Because when I joined into your store, I remember, like, it was like, they said, you have 2 weeks of training, and, like, all of my trainers were just, like, these lackadaisical, like, yeah, it's fine, you don't need to know anything, no, it's fine, like, we'll cover that later. That's not a big deal, you don't have to worry about it. You're never gonna have to worry about that. And then, like, day 1 after training, like, the manager was fucking screaming at me in the back room and bullying me. And Jay overheard it, too. Yeah, they made me cry on my first official day. That was wonderful.
Right.
Just great. And it only got more abusive as time went on for me and everyone else. The managers were, like, sexually harassing the staff there, like... It was... And they just kept hiring more managers. Who, at Target, I guess, is do nothing and yell at people for not doing more shit. It's
Yeah,
like, no, we need more actual help.
Yeah, that was one of the main reasons why I finally just ended up fucking giving up and leaving Target, is because they kept giving all the hours to management staff and not giving any hours to the people who are actually actively on the floor doing shit.
Yeah.
So it was just actually maddening to see this happening and be like, no, you can fix this. There's a thing for you to do here.
Pooch says, ours was kind of a special case. Our old manager didn't hire people fast enough, then COVID hit, and then there was a corporate-wide hiring freeze, which screwed us even more. Then things just snowballed from there. Ugh. God, that sounds awful. Honestly, I would have put up with more if they had paid more. I loved my coworkers. Yeah, solidarity is about all you can get, like, at a place if people are chill at least.
You there! You must help me at once! My son has put some kind of electric lock on our house and hold his full self inside. I've been standing out here for ages, and he's simply not responding to me at all. I think what you need is a family counselor. I mean, not that machines have families to begin with. I insist that you help me get this stupid door open again. Just break it down and get my son out of there. Alright, sheesh. Yep, that's an electronic lock, alright. Break it down. Break it down. Come on, hun, break it down. You were a rapper before.
Well, I think to break down means to, like, reduce elements, and we had one beat, so I stopped.
What's that in the chat?
9S whips out his keyboard, but not that keyboard. Our store went from a moderately busy cafe to one of the busiest stores in the state, and nobody was prepared. Oof. The problem... 80 says the problem is businesses like that are designed for turnover. They're not trying to retain employees at the lowest level. Yeah. Yeah.
It sucks. I am honestly surprised I ever stood it for 12 years. There are like a couple periods of time when I was at Target where like I was considering leaving like halfway through. But like at the time I was living with my parents and they were very much like the middle class, like kind of, yeah, you pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you can do it, you can just, you know, you stay there, you keep making that money, you keep going to community college and you'll eventually get somewhere you need. No.
No.
That's not how it works in our modern day and age.
Right now we live in what is considered the cool zone. Honestly, even at my new job, I'm like, yeah, I mean,
that's where I'm at with my job right now, too. My current job is like, well, they let me work from home, and they actually give me some holidays off.
Paid holidays, nonetheless.
Yeah, paid holidays, and it's like, well, I mean...
More hours than you could possibly ask for, sometimes more than you want.
Which is like, yeah, I mean, sure, I'll take it. This little guy might have a bad mathematical processor, or maybe his logic circuits got crossed somehow. I should probably take a look inside. Alright?
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing too, like it's hard to leave because it is kind of the best position you've ever had, but also, I don't know, we wish we could do this more often.
Yeah, that's the thing, I just want to stream full time.
Yeah, that's our ultimate goal. We hope to build our brand to such a size that...
But the thing is, you can never really build your brand unless you have
the
like,
time.
all the time in the world to devote to it.
Who knows, maybe when we saved up enough money, we'll take a leap of faith and just be like, alright.
Yeah, I mean... The other issue is, like, doing a telemarketing job and speaking for 40 hours a week at that job, and then streaming also makes it a bit difficult.
I want to create, but I have no time or I'm tired after work. Yeah. That's the thing, like, it saps everything you have to create your own thing, and it's like, this... Ugh.
If your logic circuits are this advanced, why are you behaving like that? Well, I suppose there's no point in pretending anymore. It's simple, really. If I pretend to prefer smaller denominations of coins, the people around me are so entertained they keep giving them to me. In this fashion, I am able to earn far more than I would if I asked for larger units of currency.
Yes.
There's an important lesson here. The more of a fool people take you for, the more you'll learn of their true nature. Oh, but keep this between us for now, alright? I need them to keep thinking that I'm still. Here's a little hush money to smooth things over.
I've been trying to go hard into streaming since I got let go.
I'm not
Can't
sure I
find
even
another
know what it
job I
means
feel
to be
safe at
smart anymore.
because of COVID, and it is so hard to establish even a small audience, and it takes so much work to keep them around. Yeah, it can be a bit.
It's a lot.
I mean, I'm surprised that we have kind of the small regular following that we do. Like, I mean, we're very thankful for that, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
I love this machine. Just passes you money under the table.
Yeah, it's like, don't tell anybody that I'm actually smart. Just go ahead and keep it under the radar.
But yeah, like that's a lot. And yeah, that's why I'm currently out of work. What I was most comfortable doing, because I had to make my own hours due to mental illness, was, hey, driving for Uber. Guess what's the last thing I want to do in the current
In the current state of things.
Yeah.
Drive for Uber.
Meet random people and whatever they're carrying on them biologically. And it's just, ugh. So, like, that's kept us from, like, buying a car and me doing that and getting back on it.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yep. Oh god, I'm flush with fucking cash now.
Oh, yo, nice. I'd be content going back into a retail management job at some point, but they cannot pay me enough to risk my life during COVID. Same.
Nah.
Having asthma, I'm pretty sure it would be a death sentence for me, so I have been avoiding pretty much anything that could even remotely... Like, it's enough for me to just drag myself out on, like, a silent walk outside away from people, much less, like... I can't go to a place.
You expect me to go places?
It's just not
You
worth it. It
kidding
really
me?
isn't. And, like, it's weird, because, like, I do know people who, like, don't need to, but do.
Uh-huh.
Like, I've got a real good friend. She's an actress. She has no time to watch me do this, so she isn't gonna hear me say this. And, like, God, she's got a guy who works from home and, like, has always taken care of her, but, like, she wants to be an actress. And she is certain she's gonna be an actress. And, I don't want to say I don't believe in her, but I do want to say, why the hell is she, like, risking her life to go out, attend classes, and be around people in this?
Uh-huh.
Because she needs to act. She needs to. This is her passion. She'll die with that. No, she'll die doing it. Like, and it's one of those things where it's like, if she did end up catching the big scary, I'd be like, what did you expect? Don't go out and do shit.
Well, obviously
we're
you
trying to
wouldn't-
not go out and do shit so that
Obviously you
everything will
wouldn't
get better.
say that to her face or anything.
I never would. I'm afraid to, because I don't understand why someone doesn't understand that.
Take my money.
But no, like,
Anyways,
never
I
give
think-
yourself any...
I think we might be going down too dark of a
Yeah,
discussion
that's fair.
at this
The
point.
point is, never give yourself any guilt for, staying away from this. It's worth staying away from if you can.
Like, the one other thing that I was gonna say is, like, the thing that's probably gonna end up pushing me to, like, focus on streaming is if my work says, like, alright, we're done with work from home stuff, everyone has to start coming back into the office. At that point, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah,
nah!
that's gonna be the...
We live in
"Hi, everyone,
Arizona."
Yeah. That's gonna be the, hey everyone, we're streamers now. That's when you can expect to see that post. Do you think they're gonna pull the plug on that, or...?
I don't know if it's gonna be, like, anytime soon, but
I hope not.
I'm worried that they're gonna try to aim for that soon.
Yeah, hopefully that won't, Aw.
It's all so damnably frustrating. I'm the world's foremost genius, after all. Never before have I sipped the bitter brew of defeat.
Pooch says, yeah, my job is already like, we're hoping to get back into the offices soon. Ugh. They already have a handful of people there every day. No!
I mean, that's how it is at my job, too. Like, they say they want to start bringing people in, but, like, it's it is a, office job where no one has, like, an assigned desk. So that's basically just asking for something to go bad.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine it happening anytime soon, but, you just get a gut feeling that something's gonna happen. Anyway, we said we were gonna stop.
Happy stuff. Hey.
Not necessarily has to be happy stuff. We are playing Nier, so...
That's true.
It ain't the most joyous romp in the world. No, yeah, that's...
Yeah.
They do not make those decisions thinking about the safety. It's like, well, has the needle started to point in such a way where we think it's more profitable to start bringing people in or not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it has? Alright. Everybody come on in. Everybody slap on your in these uncertain times hats and buckle up.
And that's when we send your company an email that just has, it's blank, but it has a link to our Twitch. Guess what we're doing? Starbucks was like, okay, we're reopening, but we want to open the cafe for a long time. And then 2 weeks later, the cafe was reopened.
Yeah.
Ugh. God.
What do we always say? Never trust corporations.
Yay!
Even the one that's hosting us right now.
Even that one, especially that one. Though I have to say, I've never done anything for, like, any amount of money before where I was able to speak the sale of the company that owns me.
That's fair.
So it's actually,
you take what you can get.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What else is happening over in the chat?
Just more stuff about, like, corporation stuff. I am reading it. I might not be reading it out loud just, to keep a certain tone, but, like,
For sure.
the talk of it is welcome. I am absorbing it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's rough.
Like, yeah, they...
Right out. Oh no, you're fine. Like, I can't even think of what to speak about right now just because I'm kind of, like, half asleep today.
No, yeah, like, definitely feel free to chat about that stuff, and if either of us have any input, we'll give it. Like, what was 80% saying there?
Where?
Oh, in the chat. The stuff that you're reading, but not reading out loud.
Oh, just stuff about, like, the... Putting on the illusion of, caring about, like, people's safety. It's saying, like, we're not going to do this, and then just immediately doing it. And then, like, that leads to things getting bad again, and then there's the pullback, and it's, like, every other country figured this out.
Not every other country. There's some
The
that
countries
are still...
that matter figured this out, and, like...
There are some countries that definitely figured their shit out.
Like, give people money.
Yeah,
Stop
pay
sending people
to
out.
Stay home.
Yeah, that's literally the answer.
That's all you gotta do. Hey there, having fun? This place isn't exactly what I'd call fun. Good point. It's more like an unamusement park, eh?
Yeah, because it's dour and sad. I get it.
That's why I'm thinking about making a game.
Gotta find a sugar mama. Haha.
I mean, that's what Courtney was basically saying when we've talked to them about it before. Just like, no, yeah, I just want to find a partner who's like, who's like rich as shit and will pay for me to be an artist.
It's not a terrible plan. I mean, if that works for them, like...
It's not. If you're able to... If you have the luck to marry into being rich... I guess take advantage of it, just don't betray your class.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I ever request.
It still boggles my mind that the college I work at had in-person classes this semester. That is criminal. Also, hey, welcome, Ev.
Welcome, welcome. tricolor cables are found
God,
inside the machines.
that really is just the Persona pile, isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
That is the Persona 4 TV pile.
Credit to the students for the place not turning into a giant ball of sickness. And hello. Hey, welcome.
Machines carrying tricolor cables are quite aggressive, so be careful.
Okay.
You got it, bud.
You got it there.
You got it, bucko.
I got this.
I got what you need, pal.
Whenever I see that, like, destroyed underground area, I just, like, I don't know, I think of the newer rendition of, like, 5 on it.
Uh-huh.
That was in, that was in Us.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The underground school. God, that was a beautiful rendition of that.
Yeah, this is, I mean, very good movie, very good rendition of that
Yeah.
song. I mean,
How
I
come
think,
we can't get a 9S panty shot, huh?
I think you kinda can. I'm not sure if he bats it away too, though.
I think he wears shorts.
Well, no, you can explode his shorts off, and he's like in little briefs.
Well, do you wanna?
I already have.
Oh.
He's wearing them right now.
Ah. He wears boxer briefs.
9
Casual but compact, you know?
9S banana hammock win.
G Square Enix, get it together.
Hop, 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 hop.
Bananular, hamular.
Banana amule.
Incorrect, amular.
Oh wait, I found the spin spot.
Oh,
Hold
yay.
on. Hold on. Where is it? That's my favorite thing to do in this game. Just.
No, stop! It's just the
Welcome.
UHF bit.
Welcome to Sex 2.
Oh, mama! Welcome to Sex 2. Alright, I can't steal Varg Skeletor's bit all day.
I can't jump. Watch, if I...
Whoa. Just getting caught on that table.
Uh-huh. It's his ultimate weakness. Tables.
Yeah. That's how it is in every sci-fi novel, though. Androids, not fans of tables. They interrupt everything in their circuitry.
Wait.
See how I gave up on that bit?
Yeah.
Hey!
You
come
did
on.
not stick with it in the slightest.
Get him. Yeah.
Got him.
Yee. There we go.
No, I wasn't trying to hurt you. I just want the tricolor cable. No, stop shooting the other guys! They were peaceful!
So I'm still editing the best of the 24-hour Sonic stream, and it dawns on me that, like,
Uh-huh.
I'm real soon gonna get to the point where I got hilarious tired, and I'm going to end up in the area where, like, I was watching video memes to try and stay awake, and, like, was depressingly turning off, like, is she dead? What happened? I'm gonna see a lot of me, like, more unconscious than, like, be like, I don't remember this game. When was any of this? Was I actually alive for this?
If I'm being perfectly honest with you, hon, not a lot of funny stuff happened once we hit, like, the 3 a.m. marker or something like that. Like, once we got past, Sonic 4, that's kind of where things died off.
Yeah, I won't try too hard to skim for anything, really. I'm sure there's something funny to be found in, like, the, because, like, there was the Sonic game where, like, you know, we're walking in the desert, and, like, Sonic walking was really funny.
that was before Sonic 4.
Yeah, but that's true, yeah. So that game had some fun in it, but, like, beyond that, I don't think I'm gonna find very much.
There will probably be little bits here and there later on, but
I may
not
put,
too
like,
much.
the end of the ending, and then just, like, at the end of it, and then just go, there you go. Once we get it. But I'll try at that point not to stress over finding funny. Like, don't find anything funny in it. That's fine.
I debugged the game.
Yay!
Hooray!
You debugged the game. Well done. Well done. Everyone give Jay a round of applause. It's all here, you know, big old thing and having a good time.
Congratulations!
Okay, so
So loud.
that took so long to trigger, too.
You can find said cables right along the side soldiers of the abandoned factory. Okay, you got it, bud.
Whee! We're getting that, like, old joke about, like, forums. I've started looking up, like, how to fix delay in Stream Deck as a soundboard. And there's, like, 5 times on the internet that anyone has brought it up. There are people giving the high five of, yo, I'm having this problem too. And it is completely unanswered.
Yeah.
Like, no one wants to
Yeah,
address
solidarity.
that it even exists.
Solidarity and having a bad time.
Yeah, but, like, no one wants to address that this exists. No one's going, hey, this is a problem, let's talk. It's like, all the discussions are owned by, like, the people who make Stream Deck, and they're like, let's just don't bring that up. Not a big deal. No one's using it for that, don't worry. But this is a big problem that needs solved. Shh, no, it's not. No.
I mean, like I said, I think it's just you need to, like, with the computer processing, like, the
Yeah.
stream and,
Yeah.
like, everything, it probably just has a little bit of trouble booting up the sounds, too.
I guess.
Especially since, like, we have those files on, like, a different drive. It takes a moment to be like, wait, what? Thanks, hon.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate your input on that conversation there.
Yeah. That's all I got. Yeah, that's why there's no camera today for anyone who's newer in here right now. I am staring into space so hard right now. I'm very weak and very tired today, but I'm here. I made it.
You're mentally awake enough to,
Yeah.
like, participate in conversation.
But my
and
body
stuff.
is, like, fading out today
Yeah.
for some reason, and, was pouring caffeine into me and realizing if this isn't doing anything, I probably shouldn't keep going with that.
No, they'll give you a panic attack if you
Yeah, and then
try
that's
to do
not
that.
fun, and that's more tiring, and then...
And then the stream is just not happening for the day if that happens.
I don't know, it's cuddle weather. Maybe I just want to, like, lie down with my wife and just not
To
do
be
anything.
fair, that might actually be a factor in it, is
Yeah.
because it started getting a little bit colder for us. We're more in that, like, oh, I'm
I just
sleepy,
want to lay and
sleepy,
sleepy and, like, lay
yeah.
down with my wife and just watch One Piece and not do anything. But, like, we need to do stuff, because, like, this gives me life to do this, and I love doing this.
And
So, like-
staying on top of it is the only way to guarantee that we keep people
Yeah.
watching.
Absolutely, so, you know.
Please don't stop watching us. For the love of God.
We need you!
The other fun part of, like, trying to maintain and or build a fan base
Uh-huh.
with streaming stuff is when you realize you have to, like, you know, go onto a bunch of different, like, social media shit and, like, interact with people. Like, you have to do networking, which is never fun.
Yeah, like, what I have to do alone on, like, Twitter and stuff, like, I don't have a personal Twitter, because, like, I value my sanity, but I do end up kind of seeing things and getting pulled in by stuff, and even some days when I'm trying to just fully not engage, out of the corner of my eye, like, hey, a thing. And I'll tell you, my window blocker, my ad blocker, my selective removal tool can only block out quite so much before the thing just goes, yeah, no, hey, here's the thing. How do you do, fellow influencers? Yeah.
Pretty much, like, especially as, like, one person in their 30s, another one about to enter their 30s, it becomes a lot more of a, like, God, how fucking cringe do I look right now trying
Yeah,
to
because we're
do
self-aware of
this.
it. We
Yeah.
know. If we sound like we know what we're talking about, and like the younger group of people, we're the old person with the skateboard going, hey, fellow
Steve Buscemi,
teens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've
Yeah.
joined a couple of Discords, which that's been nice. Like, I joined the Rain Radio TV Discord, and there's just, like, a board on there where it's nothing but, like, shit posts. Like, a bunch of several different kinds of shit posting, and that's been fun at the very least.
Uh-huh.
I figure that's how I'll make myself known on that board, is just, you know, shit posting on there.
Yeah.
And maybe people will start looking at me.
I look at what, like, late teens, early 20s, like, queer people are like on some of the servers I follow of, like, people I watch, and I'm like, oh man, like, I am so out of, you know, I'm so out of the loop.
You're out of touch. So out of touch!
Yeah, basically. So that, I'm realizing, like, not only don't I sound like these people, I would feel like such sludge to try and sound like them, since I, like, naturally don't. And it's also people tell you need to be on Facebook. I'm like, who the hell is on Facebook?
No, anyone who tells you need to be on Facebook
Is full of shit,
is
right?
lying to you.
Thank
yes.
you. Like, who the hell who I care about is like only on Facebook? Yeah, reach them on Facebook. No, Facebook actually like goes out of their way to keep anyone's like attempts at spreading anything for free like out of sight, and it's not where like anyone at the age group we're trying to attract is. For the most part, there's other places.
I would
to
say
do
almost
things.
entirely.
Yeah.
Like, not for the most part, just definitely is not.
Pooch says, I'm extremely self-conscious about letting down my guard. Yeah, kind of same. And, like, also just, you know, I need to kind of pick apart, though, where is me just not willing to fit into the mold of what needs to happen, and where is me just being smart enough to know that's not, you know, a way to go. I know someone who's trying to make the stream dream happen on Facebook gaming, which is just why. Yeah, that's
rough.
That's like people who are streaming on Reddit. It's like, this is literally something that, like, I have ad blocked to turn off. I didn't come to Reddit to see people live stream. That's not why I'm here. There's places for this stuff. But there's like everywhere just has videos of people doing things live, and it's like, this isn't why I came to this cooking place to get a recipe. I just wanted to learn how to make pumpkin muffins. Which I made, and they're awesome.
Those are really good. Pumpkin muffins are pretty good. I wish
Yeah.
they could have been like full-size muffins. That's like my only regret with those.
Yeah, really, I thought they were gonna rise more, but just, I figure, you know.
Well, I just mean like big.
Oh, you mean like blueberry muffin?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
that's
Oh,
what I was
God,
thinking
yeah.
of.
Those are great. He did get a G Fuel sponsorship, though, so shows what I know.
No, I mean, if he's making money doing it, he's making money doing it. You gotta get that Skrilla. Whoa, white boar.
Whoa. Albino boar.
Tight. You're my new best friend.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a giant white boar, and I'll ride until the end.
Powerful. Strong
shiny.
friend. He does massive damage.
I like him. He is best pig. Wife City, appealing to that crucial courtship of Eddie's father demographic.
Boar drifting.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, no,
Initial
I shot-
B.
Initial B. Good.
Do you like my boar?
boar?
I'm boar riding and she's riding a moose. It's gonna be so exciting! Grass, grass, grass. We're gonna ride them through grass tonight. It's like, look, it's the apocalypse. I'm bored.
My name is Engels. Serial number 110B.
How's it going?
Whoa. I was manufactured in February of the human calendar year 11,934 AD. My first deployment was in August of that same year. Requesting confirmation of current status. My arms appear to be missing and legs I cannot feel. Requesting confirmation of current status.
Look at it this way. At least he's completely armless this way, huh?
I don't get it.
He's no arm to you?
Oh.
I'm going out on a limb here, but you know it.
Understood.
No arm, no foul. Pooch knows what's up.
That was surprisingly easy. My mission has already been accomplished. My commander is absent. I have no orders to withhold classified information, but as a combat weapon, I do not possess a great deal of data. You should not expect much. Alright.
In fact,
you're
I am
not.
actively losing files. Meaning of life file deleted.
Aww.
No, now, what did you want? Oh, nothing.
I am tired. I must rest.
He just snores like echoingly, severely loud throughout the
Thank
land.
you for saving me. Have you seen my friend, Optimus? Please visit me again. I miss Prime so much. Alright, later, dude.
Yeah.
What a strange machine.
What else do I got here? That's Speedstar. That's stuff for the game dev one. What's that? Something at Pascal's Village. It's gonna be so exciting! Now I just have that song stuck in my head.
Yeah, no, Sam. And the cheesy 80s synth behind it. Well, no, that was a different one.
Yeah,
that one's
that's...
the... I don't know
the
what that one's
cheesy
called.
Eurobeat synth is what you're really
Yeah,
thinking
that's what
of.
I mean, yeah. But the other one's like...
Let's see.
My great-grandpa was a Hasidic Jew. He wasn't all that excited. He liked holidays where you eat boring food.
Love you, hun.
Do you like... I don't know where I'm going with this. Do you like bland carbs? Anyway. Let's sort some chips.
Uh-huh. See if I got anything better in here. Attack weapon 2. No, nothing smaller than that.
No, Ninus, that's what you want. You want a big sandwich. You want to take a big stack of chips and another big stack of chips and put them together like a house of cards and have a big sandwich.
It's not. It's not how a sandwich works.
No, it is.
It's not. It's not.
I do want
Shockwave.
chips now.
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
Why would you do this to me?
I don't know. It's like, you know, Bree, when you bring up snack food, you're not only being self-destructive, you're hurting those around you. Ninus, the S stands for Subway.
Okay. Where's my other shockwave 2?
You could do an open-face sandwich that way, right? Yeah, you know what? I like one with, like, no faces. I like just the chips. And then it's just, there's the sandwich. No, I actually, I do like fresh ingredients
go.
and
That
tasty,
sounds
like,
right.
veggies and meats and stuff. That's why I don't go to Subway. I like things that taste good.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've never really liked Subway that much.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like I've mentioned, they are the eternal joke that everyone has a joke about how shitty they are, even though, like, for some reason they and other people still go there enough to keep them all running. And, like, I'm just one of those weird people who can dislike something and genuinely stop giving it my money. Like, wherever you have the ability to do that. Like, I mean, it's not like they're an umbrella corporation that's like, well, wherever you get sub sandwiches, they get the money. No, like...
All the money goes to...
It goes to Big Sub, and I'm like, no, I can't, I can just eat food somewhere that I like food. I don't, there's a million options of convenient food. I don't need to eat here. But people still do. Sometimes I just want to punish my body and eat a meatball sub from Subway. Well, yeah, that'll
I mean,
do
that's
that.
just meatball sandwiches in general.
Yeah, those are fine.
Well, no, I mean, if you're eating a meatball sub, you're doing damage to your body.
Yeah. I think that, like, what's
That's
that?
like,
There's,
that's like fucking eating something in an RPG that, like, gives you a buff but takes off a bit of your health.
I think Streets of New York does that.
to you when you eat it?
Well, no, I'm just saying I think they do like a really good meatball sub.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying they like literally made a sandwich that had
No,
that
it's just like an actual
effect on you.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean that's the thing. It does do that. They all do. But I'm saying like it's unlike eating like say a chili dog from Sonic, which just knocks all your stats down, takes all of your extra lives, and nearly kills you. But it's one of those things where it's like you do get something out of a really good one. I like ones where it's like tons of meatballs, real good, not too much sauce. I don't want it to be like, falling all over, but it's gotta be sturdy toasted bread.
Yeah.
Enough room for they've hollowed out some room for some meatballs. There's a little room for like some veg on the top. I don't mind. Give me
sturdy
some
bread, but it still has to be like biteable.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like that's the thing. Like it has to just be like really crispy on the outside, the inside still fresh, just perfect.
I killed my mother.
Sometimes, okay, so I already read that. I'm up to date on chat. Look at me. Look at me not totally zoning out. I killed my mother. And in his hand, he coldly gripped. I thought it said he coldly griped, and I almost read it that way.
And the agony of being alone.
Oh. I'm so lonely.
Lukewarm throat cup.
Tasty. Forever alone.
Forever alone. I don't wanna be forever
The
alone.
events surrounding the alien, then they were dead. The Council of Human.
Yes,
Until
I
then,
know
speak of
everything
it to
that
know,
happened
of
with
course.
us.
Your next mission.
You mean that freaky...
This order comes direct knowledge of such. Understood.
Wait. Gonna.
You keep interrupting me. Got it. But I haven't told Roger. I'm on
Whatever
it.
you say, miss.
But you didn't hear a word. You've already taken off. Like, okay, well, what are you gonna do?
Fine, I'll go down the stairs like you want me to, like a loser or something. What am I doing? I am analyzing data. Is this part of your current assignment? No, it is merely a hobby. The world contains a vast amount of data, coordinates, network node readings, photographic images, and so on. Analyzing this data can often lead to discovering new information. I spent my downtime seeking out such information. That seems kind of boring. I mean, no offense. It's more interesting than engaging in mindless banter. Well, fuck you too, then.
Well, fuck you too, then. I'll trade you my position at this company for a Dino Wave F. For the last time, kid from Battle Network, I don't have it.
I like that you phrased it like they're part of a company or something and not they're part of a military force.
Yeah. I should take after the operators and start wearing my platform heels to my desk job. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. You gotta feel like you.
As long as they accept it as a uniform, go for it.
Hell yeah.
Save. Oh,
So that's the other thing, you won't be standing on it all day, so
It's been a while.
can't do too much
I'll
harm.
rest if I feel like it.
I sit in my kitchen all day so no one would see. For sure.
Oh, right.
Then definitely do
I
that.
see. Work from home.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Then there's literally no reason not to.
If you want, you could wear your platform heels and nothing else, and no one could stop you.
Not even us.
Why would I stand in the way of that? Really? Like right now, I am in comfy town right now. I've got like a long sleeve shirt, striped, real nice kind of light shirt on, no bra. I've got like pajama, like workout pants that are just kind of the loose variety. Very spandexy, very just like, I'm together but I'm not, you know?
Here's the thing, if we weren't in a state where no one is literally leaving their house right now, I probably would be a lot more lax with my work uniform. But because I literally don't leave the house anymore,
Yeah.
I need to wear different clothes or I will,
Actually lose your mind.
yeah, time
I'm
will
the
start
same.
slipping by. I'll start conflating my time at work with my time at home.
Yeah.
It'll be a bad time all around.
You need
if
to
I
still
start
have
doing
that. Yeah, you need to still have that like doing things outfit where you're like, I'm up and actively living a life,
Uh-huh.
This is what I wear to go to bed, and if you don't differentiate that, hell, if I had a couple days off when we were living at the first apartment, that's when I started feeling it.
Uh-huh.
Where I was just like, I had actual panic attacks for feeling like I'm not doing anything. I need to get out of my pajamas. I'm losing my fucking mind. And it's like, it's fine. It was a day off. I was allowed to just do nothing and not think about it. And now that's like every day, and I'm like, oh god, I actually have to do stuff though, because
Yeah.
I need to give myself a reason to get up, and I need to wear things that say I'm doing things, or my mind and body won't believe that I did. The coping mechanisms are weird, but they're very essential.
The brain is learning to do interesting things right now.
Oh, and Righto 80%, you have a good day.
Yeah. Enjoy your nap.
This location was once used for weapons production and
Bye.
experimentation.
I think I can
Oh,
access
God.
the data.
Oh, we got Shield Boys. Oh, we got Export.
We got a
X
lot
and
of
Shield
boys.
We got all the boys. Look at them. Let's hear it for boys. It's just like in like the 8-bit thing. Oh, baby. Boy. All right.
Don't stop hacking, don't stop hacking, don't stop. But don't stop hacking, don't stop hacking, don't stop. Woo!
Cocktails. Woo!
Yeah, I don't know why it started turning into DuckTales when I sing that. But it just did. Yeah, son.
Ah, nothing.
Are you just thinking about DuckTales now?
Yeah, and then my mind started drifting into Goof Troop.
Yeah. That's still one of my favorite jokes, is just what if the guy who says yeah at the end of the Goof Troop song like timed it wrong? Yeah. God damn it, Jeffrey.
No, see, what does it for me is that he starts falling off too much and they say, you're fired, and he's like, no.
There we go. That's for 2101. Now I just have to send it to her.
Because, like, well, you can do the same thing with, like, you know, the 3-6 Mafia guy. Like, what if he, like, lost his job and he was just like, no! Like, I gotta believe he says it the same way. When I was fully working remotely earlier this year, I had a depressive episode and fully descended into lockdown madness. Oh, I've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've all kind of felt the weight of it.
We've all eventually had our moment with that where
Yeah.
things just kind of collapsed under our feet and we were like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Just weeks passing by without know what the hell is going on. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's fucking rough.
It's an ebb and flow, really. I certainly have my moments where I am just completely shut off.
Yeah, I've had days with work where I was like, I'm going to have a panic attack if I actually try to do my job today.
Yeah. So that can be a lot. Hey, yeah, Friday off.
I do have Friday off. Friday's our anniversary.
Yes, it is.
Friday the 13th this year. Fun.
Woohoo! We're gonna do Twitch things.
We are.
That's gonna be
And
fun.
we're also gonna do Sonic Adventure that day too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, are we?
Yeah. That's what I was saying last night. We'll do Bayonetta on Thursday. And
Oh,
we're gonna
right.
do,
Yeah, we're gonna do Sonic Adventure and then we go.
Since Sonic
yeah.
Adventure is probably gonna be pretty short for the most part.
That's
I
fair.
imagine.
Yeah, we're gonna knock that out and then we'll have the rest of the stream to just bullshit and sing.
Affirmative.
Because we probably don't have 3 hours of songs that we know on there, or can keep up and sing for that
That's-
duration of time.
That's the main part that I'm
nice.
concerned about, is the actually being able to sing for that long.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It appears to be the journal of a human who once worked in the factory.
What, like a diary?
Yes.
Then we'll
According
cook
to this,
dinner.
the man worked long hours on an almost
Because your
daily
Kokavon
basis.
is fucking
He said,
amazing.
and I quote, "They are
I
working
cannot
me like a
wait.
I am
machine."
like so, like I'm looking at the ingredients in the fridge every time I go in there and I'm just like, oh
Humans
man, I can't
truly
wait
were
to cook
strange
that.
creatures.
Sounds like it.
I'll send you a reward later.
Like this
Wait,
meal
I
is
can
so
get a
bad for
reward for
me,
doing
but I
this?
so can't
I
wait
didn't
to
say you
have
would
it.
not get a reward.
No, but... Hey,
Yeah.
don't disconnect me.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Woo!
All
these
songs are all the same. Oh,
Goof
Troop. Woo!
I think that's what led me to like make, not Goof Troop, but I think that's what led me to make, like pumpkin muffins and like buy pumpkin beer and stuff. Is like, on some level, I need to know what time of year it is.
Sure.
And like, you don't realize how much the seasons just don't exist if you never leave your house. So like, I'm becoming, well, not like creepy, like, you know, festive, but one of those people that's just like, I need to do a thing to like mark time so that I don't fully become unaware of time. And I think that, like, you know,
Which is completely fair.
yeah, like have pumpkin things and then have mint flavored stuff later and like make sure I know what time of year it is by what I'm eating. It helps, honestly. It's just to be like, hey,
Here's a reminder of what's going on,
yeah.
calendar-wise.
Like, I hate to say it, but like, at least, you know, since we were all kind of brought up in capitalism, there are certain tastes and smells and things that we associate with time of year.
In
that,
the
like,
US, at the very
yeah,
least.
if we don't have the spectacle visually, we need something. I mean, like, you
Yeah.
know, you figure like little oranges in Japan, that means, hey, it's Christmas, you know. Just depends what, but like,
Mikans.
yeah. But you get, like, there's something about, like, doing things seasonally, even if just the tiniest things, because we're not really festive people. But just, like, the little things that are around and that you do to just tell yourself, hey, it's this time of year. That really helps.
Especially when you live in a fucking desert.
Yeah.
Where nothing happens.
Where by the end of the year, it's a little bit cooler out. And that's about it. So there isn't really a whole lot to refer to as for like, hey, where am I and when am I? If I was shoved in a time
What
machine...
year is it?
Yeah, like I pop out of the trash can time machine into Phoenix. I'm like, I don't know what year, time of year it is, season, what is anything? Because like deserts are places where time doesn't pass.
Who are you people? What day is it? You, boy down in the street!
It's 80 degrees. What time of year is it? Why, it's Christmas, sir. Are you fucking serious?
I thought it was still April!
Jesus Christ.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's rough.
Also, what year is it? We don't have newspaper boys anymore!
I can't lie to you, sir. It's been pretty fucking tough out there. Business has not been booming. It was nearly 80 degrees here today. Oh, Lord.
Jesus.
I guess we got off lucky. Nail, the only seasons we have are hot humid and cold humid. But yeah. That's the other thing too. Climate is so different for everywhere. Because like here for like even the longest time for many years I recall, like we had, like it was still kind of warm in December. It fluctuated, started getting there. But like you don't see a lot of difference, and we didn't get any rain this year in Arizona, so
No.
there's just nothing. It's just you look outside and you're like, yep, that's what outside looks like.
Yeah, that's what it looked like a month ago, and that's what it looks like right now.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be 52 and in the mid-40s by the weekend. Oh, that's good. That's good.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. Forecasts have apparently
There's
been
the-
threatening after this week to go up a little again, and I'm just like, no, just keep it nice. I like
For
those.
the love of God,
A,
Montresor.
we need it. B, I like sweater tops, and stop taking that from me. I have this beautiful line of winter clothing that I will have for the next 20 years in nearly pristine condition because I never get to fucking wear it. Meanwhile, I'm going through summer clothes wearing them all goddamn year.
Yeah.
You gotta make the kazooie sounds too.
Woohoo!
We do the rest of this run through with like, you know, we turn off the music in the game and we just play like Banjo Kazooie.
Can you do the banjo voice?
Oh yeah. My throat isn't in great shape. Actually, I'm starting to feel my throat tear up a bit because of the coughing I've been doing.
Oh.
So, kind of feeling it.
Yeah, give yourself a bit of a rest.
Hey, Brumpo.
I'm glad that isn't only a Florida thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab the computer.
Okay. What for?
I have an idea.
I mean, hun, we have the browser
We
on
don't-
the computer.
Oh, that's... Yeah, but then I gotta reach over you and I...
Hun, it's fine. I could scoot over to the side. I don't mind.
Alright.
Wait, you're that android, that kind android from before. I hate to admit this. My son locked his dumbass up again.
Let's see.
Are you looking for the main title?
Not as much, more the,
Be ready to turn the YouTube
Oh, yeah,
video
no,
down
definitely.
once you open it.
Absolutely. What's like the first, like, you know, open world area?
Spiral Mountain.
Alright. Oh god, oh god, oh god,
Yeah,
oh god. There
like
we go.
I said.
There we go. Got it. More the reason why I wanted to kind of grab the Mac, but you know.
Mute the Elgato, hun.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make this joke. There
Okay,
you
good.
go.
We got it.
This is a
Perfect.
very silly joke.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
I This is I don't know how I feel. I don't like this joke. It's already.
That's fine. Once we get to move it around a bit. That boy needs therapy. Okay, I got my fill. That's fine. Anywho.
You did what you needed to do for
Yeah,
your
I-
part of the joke.
absolutely.
Unmute the Elgato, huh?
Yeah. And, well. Did I do it?
Yes. Yeah, well,
Well,
no,
maybe.
you muted the desktop.
That's not the same thing. There we go.
Extremely long way to go for it's fine.
Yeah. Anywho. Got that out of my system.
You know, it's okay. Every once in a while we have to do a joke to... We have to execute some kind of joke that's not really worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Da, 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 da.
So I've just started keeping backup water in a huge glass bottle that I got cold brew coffee in.
Uh-huh.
And,
How's it been going for you?
it's been working. Tastes a little like coffee still, but I'm sure that'll go away eventually. But more so, it's gotten me to thinking I really need to get back to,
Hydrating regularly?
not just hydrating, I need to get better coffee. Like, I stopped getting it because, like, I liked grinding it fresh when I bought it, and then, like, you know, since stuff happened, not really using communal things, so, like, if I could just get it bagged, I guess, and just grind it myself, I could go back to making coffee now that I no longer require my tea blocker. It's not causing caffeine-induced panic attacks, so I can go back to
Yay!
loving coffee and actually using my friggin', you know, coffee-making thingy. Apparatus.
The machine, what make you the coffee with?
This cup of coffee tastes like it might have once had a fleeting thought about coffee. Yeah. That's more that just it comes up kind of flat. See, I have the curse of
This
knowing
cup
what
of coffee was a cup of coffee in its past life.
Yeah, like, I have the curse of knowing what good coffee and good tea and, like, good quality things taste like. So I can't ever, like, downgrade, because if I do, I'm like, oh, man, I can't imagine drinking, like, bagged green tea in bulk. Like, fucking kill me. That is not my life anymore.
Choke me with the spoon.
I know, like, particular grades of matcha.
Matcha?
Matcha. I bet, you know, I've been watching Mayleaf too much, and he likes to talk about matcha. He's very in-depth, however, he does have a different dialect. So, you know, that's the thing. But, you know, that's where I get into the prudiness of it, that's where I get it. But no, like, I enjoy things a little too fine, and then I know.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
I don't like straight coffee, which was great as a barista. Every so often we'd have coffee tasting, and I'd be like, it tastes like coffee. That'll happen with a lot of people. Like, I'm also the only person I know who, like, I enjoy, like, one of every kind of beer. There's always someone who's like, I don't drink IPAs, I don't do stouts, or, like, everyone that... There's, like, in every version of actual beer, there's, like, there's at least one brand of it that I love. I love different flavors and, like, different kind of, you know, taste textures of things, and I love that stuff.
Yeah.
I do. But my palate is open to so many different things. But that's the thing, like, I'm not completely against, like, adulterating, like, coffee or, like, tea, but, like, if I'm gonna get some good stuff, if I'm gonna care about it, if I want to get, like, something that is on its face just that tea, that coffee, like, you know, I flavor the stuff that isn't, like, the higher-end stuff. Usually that's where it becomes, like, if I'm gonna mess with this, you know, gotta use some cheaper stuff or some stuff that's getting old, I'll jazz it up a bit. But, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna take, like, a pure pu'er cake of, like, compressed and, like, you know, what's the word, fermented tea, and be like, let me put some almond milk and some honey in it. No, why would you the whole point of this was to, like, get the full, you know, but, like, with just kind of whatever tea, it's like, it's fine, it's okay.
Robo does make a fair point. The only requirement for good coffee is coffee you enjoy drinking, IMO.
That's literally true.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, that's why, like, I resent the fact that I have such I've sort of acquired this taste for something that I have felt does more for me, is like, now I know the difference, and for me, it does make a difference. I do prefer that coffee, and so it's like, I don't know. That's the thing, it's not even great coffee either, it's just, you know, back when it was safe to, I would go to Sprouts, I would just fill a bag with beans and grind the damn thing. And so it'd be, like, recently ground, so I'm like, but I don't know how long those have been there. I have no idea. Like, it's probably not top-notch. But, like, when I learned different methods of, like, using, like,
Someone
a cone
might have
brewer...
stuck their penis in that.
They may have. But, like... You know,
it's a Sprouts. People are wilding out there.
Yeah, but it's natural penis, because it's Sprouts. But, like, I've got one of those sort of, like, knockoff Chemexes, and I would get, like, the fancy, like, filters, and I'd, like, do a pour-over of it, and, like, particular, you know, amount of heat on the water, and you're just like, oh, man, this is amazing. I'm picking out notes and fruitiness and the vanillic qualities, and I'm such a fucking prude. So... The problem is, like, it sucks that I do know that. Because that's the thing, I don't think I'm better than anyone, I think I'm kind of cursed. It takes me back to, like, when I was younger, and someone, like, made fun of me for getting high on their weed after, like, hitting it, and then being like, I need a whole bag of Blue Dream before I feel anything. It's like, why are you fucking... You need to spend $200 to feel high. That's not something to brag about.
Yeah.
Like... So, like, it's
congratulations, you have to pay more money to have a good time.
Exactly. I wish that, like, cheap shit just tasted the same to me, because then it wouldn't matter. And it would be so much easier. Have you ever thought of trying getting coffee delivered from a roaster? I haven't. I imagine you could do that.
That's just called an addiction. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, that's when it comes down to, like, tolerances with stuff like that, too, but that's the thing, like, if it's more expensive to, like, higher-end stuff, it's like, well, shit, like, if I didn't know the difference, or I couldn't taste a difference in it, it wouldn't matter. And that would be so great. So
Alright.
who knows? Oh yeah, robots.
Yes, yes. They're still hanging out.
Robots come to kick our butt.
Yeah, they're not gonna succeed in kicking my butt. My robot. Ow. Well, that one kind of succeeded. And the one that just punched me also kind of succeeded, but, you know.
Yeah. Stupid sexy robots. Feels like I'm running nothing at all.
Nothing at all. You've never seen CPUs this efficient before.
Check out my fancy Linux distro. Feels like I'm running nothing at all.
You've told me before that you were like into Linux for a brief period of time,
I
right?
was. It was called having no money and like a shitty computer that couldn't run complex background processes. So for a while I used that because like Linux meant if you knew how to like mess with it, you could make it do a bunch of the stuff. The problem is like, you know, you were mostly limited to, unless you really knew how to code, you were limited to, you know, very, you know, proprietary things. Someone needed to make, you know, a music thing to run on there, which had a weird encoding and for a while would change all your things to a weird audio file that didn't exist anywhere else, which would corrupt files. That was a pain in the butt. To run, everything had like Linux games. You couldn't run like Windows games on Linux unless you knew how to like command code everything and to understand it, and I didn't really. So there was a lot of stuff where it's like I just needed something to browse and save files. That was fine. No functionality as like a good computer though. If you knew what you were doing, it was great, but even now the pros will say, at current standards for what computers need to do and run and function, it's pretty much out the window at this point. Like, free though it may be, it's at a point now where it just can't do what you need computers to do. Because that was always the thing, right? If you know what you're doing, you know how to code, it's just better. It's just an open world and you can do whatever you want. But now it's like, no, it's actually not that good anymore. The pros have given in their vote and said, yeah, this is not a thing that matters anymore. Just use an actual distro of a thing.
Yeah, I remember that being like the argument back when I used to browse like image boards and stuff like that. People being like Linux users and very much being hoity-toity about it, like compared to Windows or like iOS people. But I basically don't see anyone talk about open source stuff like that anymore.
Well, I mean, you know, that's like being into Linux is like being into Zune, which also didn't run on Linux. But to be fair, neither did iPods. Nothing worked on Linux. Linux, nothing works. So that's fun. But you know, I think I got into it when like I had a Windows laptop and like it eventually got a virus and crashed, and I didn't have the money to buy an actual distro for it, so I was just like, I just put this on it. Let's see if it'll run this.
Let's see how this works.
And because it was a crappy laptop running the new versions of Windows 7, you know, I was used to it sucking ass, so...
I liked the look you had on your face when you shrugged like that, just...
It was kind of like, well, this is faster than anything's ever run on here. This is brilliant. This is what I need. At the time. But now, like, God, in a world where we actually need computing power, I'm imagining even remotely trying to make that run, and I'm like, no. Cannot even imagine. But it's something I would throw on to make use of, like, just ancient computers that are of no use anymore. Where it would just be like, if I want to use this just to, like, kind of browse something or just make this somewhat useful for now, I used to salvage bits and kind of keep things running as much as I could. But, you know,
Is there someone here who runs
different time in my life. I like having a computer that can run, like, you know, well, you know, potentially VR, which...
I mean, not potentially. This computer we have is VR ready.
Well, I know, but we're not currently running VR on it.
True.
So I'm saying, I like having one that can, and that eventually will. I'm liking this world of things running in 4K. You know, this is nice.
It is very nice, I'll say. Like, I mentioned it a stream or two ago, but playing, like, through Persona 4 Golden on a 4K monitor is fucking weird.
It's really something, and you know it better than me because you've played that like many times.
Oh yeah, like, I'm so used to playing that on the Vita that seeing that run at that resolution, at that frame rate, in that, like, general graphic quality
On a 4K screen.
is fucking weird.
Yeah.
It
Shouldn't be this buttery smooth.
Like, the only thing that ever seems to make it freak out a little bit is whenever you get, like, the all-out attack screen. The splash screen where it shows all the characters, like, alright, let's go! Like, for some reason, there's a weird stutter that always happens there.
But other than that,
Yeah.
it's good stuff.
Let's play a game. Play a game inside of a game.
I'm still mad at them for releasing that after we were playing it, but once we dive back in, we'll have it back where it needs to be. I'm just making suction-y sounds with my hands. It's fun.
Greetings, Professor Falcon. Is that it? You're not going to send me to find some other weird cable? Actually, I've sort of run out of ideas. I never knew how difficult it was to be a creative genius. That's why I've decided to go out on top.
Someone want to give me a hand with all this brilliant...
Alright, later,
Okay,
dude.
well. Look at him go.
I wonder if that was like Yoko Taro's commentary, imagining that this game was gonna fucking bomb. He was
Maybe?
like, let me just go out on top here, you know?
Yeah.
Release something that I think is one of my best works, and, you know, stop.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. People put stuff like that in games all the time. Little commentaries on their own situation.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess that's true with any real creative endeavor.
Uh-huh. Alright. Finish that little guy's quest.
Yeah,
Item over here.
got it.
What?
We're out of content!
No, we're
No.
fine, hon.
Oh, I used to be funny. Let's see. Where the hell were we?
And we were talking about going full-time streaming, like, 10 minutes ago.
See, I think it's like a muscle. I think that we're getting better the more we do this, and I
No,
think
yeah.
if we're doing it more
Same.
often, it'll you know, be
It's
more
just
natural.
making the joke of we're out of content, and
Yeah, and we're thinking, let's do it more. No. Of course, this comic I made about a depressed trans lady has no connection to me at all.
No!
No.
Definitely not. Hey,
Hey.
sleepy.
Yeah, but
Sleepy wife.
I'm gonna take a nap on my wife.
No.
Everyone be nice to her.
have-
I'll be right back.
What? No,
Sleepy.
don't. You're expecting me to stream all by myself?
Uh-huh.
Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't prepared
Oh,
for this.
no, it's okay. You got this.
No. God damn it.
I'm here.
Okay, welcome back. Here's the son that locked himself in again. Hello, my android friend. I can't believe I have to say this, but it seems my son has locked himself... Again?! He was doing so well. He even talked to that girl he liked, but yesterday he had some sort of relapse. It's still today. What are you talking about? The sun hasn't even gone down.
Well, I mean, they're computers. They're more advanced. They can get tired of and upset about things so much quicker. This is
They
a very
can decide
efficient
it's
life.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
At the drop of a hat.
Well, I mean, it was probably a matter of tiny little processes that quickly end things to, okay, we'll ask out. Will you go out with me? She won't. I'm in chaos mode again. Like, they got a lot done in a day, you know? Then they locked themselves in the big old water can storehouse thingy, and they're like,
God.
no, I'm not coming
I'm
out.
gonna die. Yeah.
Well, ow.
Let me try that again.
Wow, it's even more complex than before. Golly gee.
Gee willikers.
Well, on 9S, I tell you what. There we go.
There we go. You win! Do you even know how much trouble you've caused for everyone, young man? Well, do you? I've been trying, okay? I went out and talked to everyone I saw.
Aw.
I even talked to the girl I liked. It was fun. Then it got hard, because you can't just talk to people, you know? You have to read between the lines and stuff.
Yeah.
So I kind of decided that staying inside was way easier.
Well,
But I have a dream now. I'm gonna be the best shut-in I can possibly be.
reach for the ground, kid.
Next time, I'm gonna make a lock he won't be able to break in a bajillion quintillion years.
Everyone has a dream.
Will you listen to my darling boy? He has a call now. How wonderful. It's all thanks to you.
I hate how much I relate to that robot.
Why do I have the feeling we're back to square one?
But with a goal.
The permanent recluse.
I love the wholesome moment music to someone deciding to be a permanent
Yeah.
shut-in.
Just deciding, I don't want to go outside anymore. It's probably better this way.
Everyone loves Hikikomori robot. See, that's the thing. For the longest time, I entirely understood that phenomenon. And to some degree, I still get it. But, like, after 3 months of not leaving the house, that was when I started going, okay, this sucks ass, I want out.
Yeah, it's bad. The
Yeah.
reason why it was good for you before was because you had these brief spots where you would be like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go outside and do stuff.
Yeah. Neat thought. Absolutely.
Oh, I love that music.
That's nice.
Alright. Let's go talk to Big Boy over here. Big Boy's neighborhood.
Big boy.
Big Boy!
I'm like the Sega. You know?
You know what I'm talking
about.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
I do not get what you were trying to put down there.
I mean, I try, you know.
I'm sure you do.
I give it
Unfortunately,
my
you
best.
didn't really succeed this time.
No. I failed.
It's okay, everyone fails.
Especially me.
I didn't say that.
No, I know.
That was your
Yeah.
own self-conscious telling you that.
Yeah. Boom. Got him.
What's up, buddy?
Got him.
Hello, androids. I have nothing to do. Tell me a story. What?
Everybody hurts sometimes.
There isn't much we can tell you. Most of our data is classified. A story of the past would be fine. Tell me about how the city used to be. Tell me how they built the city and what they built it on. Perhaps some kind of granite that moved locomotively. You know, rock and roll. They built the city on rock and roll.
That's cute. I like it.
I love when I do a joke that bombs, you just look at me and say, that was cute. Instead of
'cause I'm
saying
nice. Rock and or roll.
Numbers beyond counting. Something like that. Don't you remember driving them out of here? Humans were already gone at the time of my manufacture. All I know is ruin and androids.
A little RNA, huh?
Regardless, don't expect us to forgive you for the sins of your people. Machine lifeforms do not comprehend the concept of Sid. Let's go, Tubi. Alright, there, dude. I am tired. I must rest.
I went into the dirt. You put me in the dirt.
Sure did. Alright, now I think we're at the point where we can progress the story. I think. Shoot. Hup, 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 hup. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da. Alright. Anything else I could do at this moment? Nah, pretty much just progress the story with Pascal. Okay. You having fun over there, hon?
A little too much.
Oh, look at me. Beacon of excitement, too.
Uh-huh.
Gay kisses.
We're being gay on Twitch.
Being gay on Twitch.tv. See it live, except you can't see it right now because the camera's off.
Hear it live. What, the slight delay, because, you know, the internet.
I mean, there's a delay in live television, too, like...
That's fair.
It's those machines cost.
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help.
With
Yeah,
enough
sure.
artificial delay to cut things off if anything went haywire.
Yeah,
Yes, to me?
that's about the aliens. I already know about the aliens.
Or, you know, in case
Pascal.
some reporter, like, stubbed
Aside
his
from this
toe and he was
creature.
just like, oh, fuck!
You mean that
And then they
same
could just,
thing?
you know,
Uh-huh.
cut it out.
Forest Kingdom?
Yes, there's a group of their quiet
Yes,
Where
yes.
is
north. You should if you go.
This...
Let's head to the Forest Kingdom. Oh god, I went to the house. Can I upgrade anything? No.
Nothing to upgrade, nothing to gain.
What?
Nothing to upgrade, nothing to gain.
Oh, that's what you said. Okay.
But I was yawning and I had my hand in my
Yeah.
my hand
I
in
was
my
like-
face, I had my face in my hands.
I had my mouth in my face.
I had my hand in my faces. All three of
Faces.
them.
That's my favorite part of the song, is that little guitar riff in between that one vocal
Yeah,
part.
no, the guitar in this song is beautiful.
I'm back. Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
it's me, shit kid again.
Yeah.
Say,
Hey, it's
2B,
me, shit kid.
What?
When do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
Never.
Nines works just
Shut up.
Well, yeah, but... Man, this job can be
Pascal, I'm
pretty
not
rough
sure what you mean
sometimes,
when
huh?
you say you want to
We
hear
don't get to
free
choose our
bird.
assignments. And you should work on
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
Let's investigate.
Well, hey,
no getting through here.
I hope there
Maybe
aren't
there's
any
some kind of
rolling heads
mechanism we
around
could
here.
engage.
Well, that'll give me the creeps.
We've
Whoa!
gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
All hail the Forest King.
Ow.
Oh, the...
Ow.
Ah,
Ow.
don't touch the bricks. The bricks are hot.
I wasn't trying to touch the bricks. Why are you always assuming that I'm out here trying to touch these bricks?
Because you keep coming out here touching the bricks.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a
No, I
scanner.
wanted to go to Cinnabon.
I mean, I remember when that, like, character pyramid of, like, McDonald's,
Check this
McDonald's,
He's just
like,
running
came
away.
out.
I don't think I've ever seen a Cinnabon that didn't have, like, an EMT in front of it, like, taking care of someone. Like, it's weird, but just, like...
Hun, I've been with you while in front of the Cinnabon, and there was definitely not an EMT in front of
Where
it.
were we?
At the very least when we went to California,
Oh,
and
maybe.
we, like, went to a, round one.
Alright, well,
There
in
was a
Arizona,
Cinnabon
then.
right under that, and there
Uh-huh.
was not an EMT in front of that.
Weird. Alright.
The boy!
Let's hear it for the boy!
Huh? Hey.
Oh god, it's a talking head.
What's that?
The talking heads.
Are you from that
Hey
band
there,
I like?
guys. What's
That's the
up?
one good thing Shit Kid has is
This
a good
seems weird
taste in
to me.
music.
Let's kill it.
Wait, what? Not
Kill the
good
head.
idea. No!
Get out of there, Emil.
Okay, what was that?
See, as someone who didn't play the original Nier, that's what I thought when I first saw that too.
Oh, you thought, what the fuck is this?
I was in their shoes. I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
We gotta kill it.
Yeah. Well, not that I didn't want to kill it. It seemed innocent enough, but it was more like a, this is, without any context, I have no clue what is happening with this rolling head. There was a mall I used to go to that had a Cinnabon across the hall from a teeth bling place. Wow.
This is very specific.
Yeah. I just know that, like, as I was watching malls deteriorate, like, Cinnabons disappeared and a lot of, like, places that had a name on them became, like, smaller places. And, like, in a way, it kind of seems... I don't know, it kind of seems in a way like, hey, this is, you know, it should be an optimistic thing to watch big companies become smaller companies, but, like, it was mostly, like, the quality of everything kind of went down. In fact, like, last I was in malls, I remember, like, every now and again I could find, like, a cool thing in, like, Charlotte Russe or something, like that black hoodie with the side zipper. Found that there. I have, like, a frilly, like, white dress from there. It was really great, and they went out of business. But, like, their stores were called the same thing and bought by, like, a much smaller brand, and nothing they had looked any good. It was just, like... I don't know, it's just, everything was, like, that weird off-color that everything is. Like, here's winter clothes and fall colors and that wenge off whatever, not really a color thing, and, like, the quality of the fabric was different, and there was all just kind of, like... There wasn't a lot going on with it, you know? So it was just kind of like, yeah, this is not usually. But, you know, sometimes you just, you know, things come up that you've never heard of, and then, you know, things become those disposable, like, shooting range places, and, you know, roll around in a disease-infested ball. Your kids can run around in these inflatable things for 10 minutes.
The death train that the kids ride on around the mall.
Yeah. Just watching a mall deteriorate is funny because you watch all these weird kind of telltale things happen.
Hot
Looks like
Topic
the
and
forest is
Spencer's
just
are
ahead.
eternal, though.
No, that's
Yeah.
the hilarious thing, is those two stores, like, meme stores are the new Anchor stores. Because all the Anchor stores went out of business.
Yeah.
So, it's just like, Hot Topic and Spencer's, the only thing that exists.
It's pretty funny.
It's really funny. Capitalism's fucking hysterical.
Here they come.
Like,
Better keep
it's
your guard.
terrible, but also the
don't
way
die.
that it falls apart is kind of funny.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, you're not doing great.
No,
There you
really.
go.
There.
Large recovery. See, here's the thing.
I
that's-
have an extreme thirst.
I feel like energy drinks should work the way that power-ups in games do.
Uh-huh.
Like, what if I'm like, man, I need a little more. I need, like, the rest of my life bar. Like, I need to just, like, I need that little edge. You've got that. But then, like, full recovery is, like, what they make everything. Because, like, I think like, every energy drink is, like, you've just been, like, killed, and you came back to life, and you're nothing but an arm, and you need to fight a monster. Like, that's what every energy drink does. I don't need... What if I don't need all that? What if I just need, like, maybe, like, a fourth of my life bar? Give me, like, a fourth of my life bar drink, just to, like, alright, I got this. Good to go.
It's hot.
Girthy recovery.
A punishing hell for machine life forms. None should have to live in such a place. I have decided. I shall make this our kingdom and declare our independence.
Yeah!
Yay! Steve the robot, like, yay.
What's a
I don't know about this one, guys.
Well, it's sort of like a large house. And inside this house, all our people live together as family.
Communism, I like it.
Family. I suppose a family might be good. Yeah, families are good.
Hooray.
Yay.
Solidarity forever.
I mean, they're not at that point yet.
Oh, okay.
All they've done is established a familial unit. And that's
okay.
it.
Well,
There's a large gap between that and,
These
you know.
machines.
well, like most things in this game, I'm sure it'll all work out in a positive and happy way.
Further in. Maybe we should take a look.
Sure will. Hun, it sure will.
Yeah.
It's not.
No. Why does it always end like that? Yay! Ride that board!
Let's
Ride
go.
that... Huh?
I was just saying, let's go.
Yeah. That's why the game is called Nier Happy Mata. Yes, it is.
Hey guys. Oh god.
How are we supposed to
Nope,
reach
that's a
that
dead end.
Yeah, that is a cliff.
I just boar drifted.
You
Right,
did.
here we go.
Hello, robots. Could I interest you in some Amway?
Okay,
Yeah!
that's how you do the drift. Okay. You do your R2 to do your initial dash. Sorry, other boar. Then you to do R2 again. Got this, but I'm feeling waiting for you.
I remember, like, you've never been, like, big into Initial D, but, like, Courtney is, like, fucking sick for that shit.
Yeah.
And, like, he was showing us it, and you were just kind of zoning out, and I was laughing my ass off, because I remembered, like, having those friends, because I was the one who was like, I don't know what any of this shit is, and people would throw me in the back of their shitty race cars and do, like, stupid shit in them. So, like, I was that unknowledgeable person who was just kind of involved around people who knew what they were doing. So the whole early part of that anime was just like, God, fucking relatable. Dead Self Me knew, like, a ton of people who were so into cars, and I was just like, I mean,
Like, I guess.
it's just kind of along for the ride. It's like, yep, that sure is
I'm
knowing
certainly
people who care
here.
about, like, modding their Honda. Good for them. Multi-level marketing will outlive humanity. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that.
No, it's sad.
That's a very depressing note. Everyone here is fine, but there is a problem.
It's a very
A
casual
pack
stream.
of wild animals has recently migrated here from elsewhere in the forest. They seem to have a strong territorial instinct. They have been injuring some of the nearby animals. Sadly, I do not have the power to stop them.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
We've gotta help them.
Thank you. They have adopted a corner of the forest as their lair. Please be careful.
Okay.
What are you saying, huh?
Oh, nothing. I don't remember. It wasn't important. I was just mentioning, like, it's a very casual stream today.
Yeah, you know.
Not every day has to be fucking hilarious. We're hanging out. We're just
So it's okay to kill
doing what
some
we do.
animals, but not others? Seems kind of arbitrary, no?
We have no right to judge. We're soldiers that were created to kill.
Yeah.
One of my best friends was an initial D guy in college, and his dorm mate had an old car. He could drift it a bit by yanking the handbrake, and they thought it was the coolest thing ever. Yeah, that's always how it, yeah.
It always ends like this.
It always ends like this, yeah. What'd you get?
10,000 G.
Yo! Yawn! There we go.
Sleep! Sleep!
I knew someone who would, like, no regard for their, like, falling apart car. I just remembered this. There's someone I knew who would, like, do this whole bit where just, like, they'd be like,
So those machines.
tell me a random fact you know, or you just, like, would prompt you to say anything, and when you said it, you would just be like, what? And slam on the brakes and immediately stop the car.
Probably the reason why his car was going to shit.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, it's one of those things where it's like he does that because the car doesn't matter anymore, but I wonder if these antics might have been why the car was shitty.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You what?
And, like, it was funny once. And then, like, after that, it was just jarring and unpleasant.
Oh no, that seems like the kind of repetition joke that would always be funny to me.
Well, I mean, that's just it, like, for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, once as in, I mean, like, one day when that continuously
Oh,
happened.
gotcha.
But,
yeah.
like, as that goes on, it's just like, you're just ruining your car, dude. Don't do that.
His Majesty, he's dead.
No!
Oh man.
The king who gave all for us.
The illusion of communism through royalty didn't work. No!
To the kind. And now he's dead.
Oh no. Sad face.
I don't think a fiefdom might be what you're thinking of.
Maybe.
Hon.
It sure is.
Not communism.
Yeah.
We royal knights still have a mission. We placed His Majesty's memory, his final memento, into this tiny child.
That's a very smart baby robot potato.
And now we must
Baby
raise this
geniuses.
child so he might one day be our new king.
He knows an automaton.
Upbringing.
You're very cute.
He deserves protection.
Okay, so... That didn't look like it worked out great for them.
You
They're
know.
having a rough time. That's an old-ass baby.
It's a very old baby.
I bet you think old kid's a robot, too. Hey! Oh, Zim. There'll never be another kid's cartoon like it.
No.
Is that?
Uh-oh.
Wow. So the leader of the pack was a machine?
Ow.
Oh. How do you like it when I use
Ow.
a moose on you,
Oh,
fucker?
God. Ow. Please get off of me. Please get off of me. There.
Yay!
I mean, that probably didn't kill it, but...
No!
Oh, actually,
Yay!
that did kill it. Would you look at that?
Look at the turnaround on
That's
that.
the last of them. Let's go tell that machine that his animal
Oh.
friends are safe.
I think they just disappeared into a wall, but okay.
Yeah. Quick, retreat into the wall!
They'll never catch us over here.
I've been thinking about the machine who was leading that pack.
Oh yeah?
It seemed less like imitation and more like actual animal behavior.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of odd. You thinking there's a reason for it?
Particularly like a moose.
Let's go. Report back to the guy that was protecting the other animals.
Hello!
I was the guy that was protecting the other animals.
What can I do for you? They've all gone, you say? Well, isn't that a bummer? Off to get more animals! Huh?
Did you do this quest when you played this game?
I don't remember. It's been a little while. This was like, I played this in the first apartment. I don't remember. It's been a bit.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of things, it's been a bit since I've done. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back.
Sure. Go for it.
Everyone be nice to Jay.
All two of you.
All two of you. No, listen here now. No roughhousing. I'll be right back.
You play nice now. In any case you dispatch the wild animals, you have my thanks. Now we can live here in peace. Here, please take this. Do you know anything about the machine that was leading the pack? What machine? The pack leader was a machine life form that seemed to think it was an animal. We couldn't even communicate with it. I see, but you dispatched them, yes? In that case, all is well, all is peace.
How can you love animals and yet not bat an eye at the death of a fellow machine? I do not get these guys.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's weird, huh? I'm sure you'll never understand that at some point, Ninus, you know? I'm sure there won't be some event in your life that makes you feel that way. Or makes you understand that feeling. PETA lives on in this robot. Yeah, basically. What'd you say?
I said I have returned.
Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Glad you could be back.
Yeah, you know, I do what I can.
Yeah, go on out here, buddy. Big boy.
Oh, big boy.
No, not.
Oh boy.
Don't
like that attack. That's a...
Shoot. No, I don't. I want to walk onto him. Thank you. God. I've never gotten to, like, listen to the Nier music in, like, good headphones.
Uh-huh.
This fucking owns.
Oh yeah, no. It really does. I was a good girl and didn't mistreat Jay while Bree was gone. Yay,
It's
thank
true,
you.
she didn't. She was very kind.
I always know I can count on Pooch not to be mean to Jay. That's good. Now the rest of you, we need to have a talk. No, that's the thing, like, the people who watch us all seem to be, like, really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Owen will goof around a bit, but even then, like, you know, all good intentions.
In good faith.
In good faith.
In good faith, yes.
Yeah.
That's the turn of phrase I was looking for.
But we attract a really good type of people.
Sure.
I'm pretty happy with, you know, the people who watch us right now.
I mean, generally, you put the LGBTQ tag in your thing, you're gonna usually keep away the weird chuds that'll...
Yeah, unless they're particularly looking to make issues, they're not really, you know, it's just not where they're planning on being, so it's like, good. You know, good. This isn't for you.
Yep, this looks like a kid's
No
castle.
chuds allowed.
Unless they're playing nice. If you're a nice chud, like, fine.
No, the good
whatever.
chuds, like, please, come on through. But, like...
Where have all the good chuds gone?
They don't want to catch the gay, after all. I mean... Why not, though? Like, here's the thing, like, I might have grown up, you know, gone through the 90s and the early 2000s and everyone, like, stigmatizing being gay. But when I realized I was gay, that shit was fucking awesome. I met the coolest fucking people. I got with, like, to hang with the best people I've ever met, and I, like, really genuinely felt, like, powerful and awesome. And I was like, why didn't I do this sooner?
The strength of the gays enveloped you.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? You know fucking what? Being gay rocks. I fell asleep. Hello. Hi, Sasquatchulus.
Hey, Sasquatchulus.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Welcome,
Roger
welcome.
that, Nines.
Huh? Wait, what did you
Nines.
just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said.
No, you said
You said
my
nine.
name.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Shatter and engage the enemy.
I'm going to obsess over this forever.
Terrible sound I just made.
Hack, 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 hack. You hack.
What was that?
You hacking and whacking and smacking.
Hacking and whacking and smacking that meat.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Butcher Pete.
Never played a Fallout before. I imagine they're fine.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
I was woken up early by pounding and gaping hole. Wait, pounding and gaping hole in the backyard that is eating up the back of the house like the abyss. Oh God!
oh Jesus.
I was actually thinking about how I was when I was growing up. I thought it weird that none of my friends were gay. And then it turned out it was me.
You were the gay friend all along.
Yeah.
Look to your left, look to your right. Are either of those people gay? Well, I have something to tell you.
I find it funny, like, the people that I communicated with, like, I didn't know a lot of people when I was, like, younger, because I didn't have any friends, but, like, people I've known from years ago, the people that I could, like, choose to know and hang out with, most of them ended up being trans. Like, something magnetically ties us together.
I mean, that's... like minds tend to attract each other, you know?
Among Us, person is cis.
I don't know, Sally. You're looking pretty cis.
I like it.
You know what I've never met in my life? I've never met a Sally in real life, I think.
Really?
I don't think so.
Gosh, I mean,
I'm trying to think if
I
I've ever met a Sally, and I don't think I ever have.
Yeah, I mean, I guess...
Like, right?
Yeah.
You think about it for a second and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess I haven't met someone named Sally before.
Yeah, I guess not. Wow. That's just one of those.
That's like one of those white people names that, like,
The generational gap, maybe?
it might be a generational gap, but
All my friends from when I was a kid are super cishet. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that for them. That must really suck for them.
I mean, if we're talking about, like, people I knew when I was, like, younger, then yeah.
No, yeah, same. But I mean, like, because I didn't have friends at that time. I'm just saying, like, in my, like, outside late high school couple of people, and then, like, later on when I was, like, early 20s drunkard, I knew some people, that's the other thing, like, people I hung out with and, like, smoked weed and drank with, like, we were coping with the fact that we didn't know what dysphoria was or that we had it, and we didn't know. But, yeah, people do that for other reasons, too, you know? There was no way to know. But I do think that, you know, just having that kind of open mind and having those sort of shared experiences, like, yeah, that does tend to tie people together. Mm-hmm. So that happens. was kind of funny though, like, because gosh, there was, I'm trying to think, it was funny because like in my late, I guess when it was like around maybe 24 was when I came out, so that was like a little after, like I still knew some people in the quote-unquote rap game, see people who think they can become rappers, like who've gotten nowhere, and, you know, SoundCloud people, and I was just like, the people who knew that I was like gay at the time didn't care, but when they found out I was actually a bisexual trans person, they like dropped me like a fucking bag of hammers.
Yeah, you know.
And it was just like, wow, I'm sorry, is this too much for you? Was it okay because I could hide the gay? Fuck you. But like the one place these people who spent all their time being like, oh yeah, I got your back, anything, like, you know, need nothing
Yeah,
would make
bruh.
me not, as long as you're bringing beer, we're besties forever, nothing could ever, like, nothing would never, no, like, the minute you're, like, I was trans, like, no, but you know what, these were the people I was also kind of hoping would go away when I did, so, like, I mean, has everyone known a Jeff? I had this person, yeah.
I have known a Jeff.
There's something about Jeffs that, like, they're around too long and you don't really like them, and but they're just there. And like, I knew one in like later high school, or at least, actually no, I knew one for like 9 years. And like when I was 24 and I came out as a woman, like that was when, just it was like no, and I was just like yes, because I was hoping when I came out on all platforms that like he would be weirded out by and go away, because he's one of those people you can't get rid of. You know they just want to like have you buy liquor and hang out and do nothing. So it was just like, God, please go away, and thank God he did. I was just like, this took care of it for me. This is no longer an issue. I was so blessed.
4 hours ago.
It's also kind of a sheltered kid and teen, though, so... Let's see, one of my oldest best friends is a Jeff. Oh, yeah, it's always a Jeff. Is it hot raps like this?
No, don't pull that up yet.
No.
We got a cutscene here.
Alright, after the cutscene, I'll pull that up.
We're too dumb to figure that out. Shorty is a cutie though. Yeah, so tiny and cute.
We gotta protect the baby Babis.
The baby Babis.
Right. Can't let anyone into the forest kingdom. Danger. Danger.
So tiny and cute, and certainly does not seem to be dead. Sorry, so certainly not soon to be dead. Yeah, no, not at all. No, he's fine. Some sexy, beautiful android isn't gonna come in and murder it.
Okay, now you can pull up the hot rap.
Yes, let's see.
You're so excited. Just, yes! Hot rap!
Oh, so ready.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that. So yeah, like, you know.
It's pretty good. I'm looking forward to maybe playing Fuser sometime soon. Like, I at least want to try it out. I don't know if I necessarily want to stream it just because a lot of the stuff on there is pretty basic and or memey, but still, it seems like it's probably pretty fun.
I don't know. I feel like it doesn't look as fun as DJ Hero did, and I played that. It was alright. But I feel like that's more of the experience of DJing that I would have wanted. Like, that seems a little click and draggy, this one, but like DJ Hero was fun because you actually had to like keep track of shit. And that was, you know, do the fading and stuff. I really like that game, and I think that was probably more fun than this game is going to be, so that's why I'm not really...
pretty good. Like, DJ Hero is one of those games that, like, it didn't quite catch on, but from everything I ever knew about it, it sounds like it kind of just got the short end of the stick because it was the Guitar Hero follow-up.
It was, but then that was the thing, is that, like, DJs or, you know, people who were influenced by that or, like, were aficionados of that sort of thing friggin' loved it, because it nailed it so well.
Jay, the raps are basic. Ripe City Fuser review. I mean, it's all just, like, it's either stuff that's, like, pretty popular or well-known, or stuff that is, like, a meme song. And like basically the thing I wish is that you could upload your own music into that game. Then I would be like, yeah, totally, I will buy that immediately and start playing with it.
That would be fun.
But then at that point, you may as well just be like getting an actual like DJ setup or something like that.
I want to mash up Butterfingers with a tobacco beat.
I don't know either of those.
That's
Sorry.
just how niche I am. Meme raps? Sorry, but I am a serious rapper.
I'm a serious musician.
I'll tell you what was interesting, like, there's a kind of, and I hate to say it, but, like, there's this one rapper who, he's white, so it's okay to say it. He's a little overrated, but, like, his name is, what's it, friggin', well, see, look at me, look how memorable he is.
Yeah.
But, it's like, I want to say it's like Aesop Rock,
Yeah.
and his thing
Yes.
was, like,
That is who you're thinking of.
he's
Aesop
someone
Rock.
who, yeah, upon revisiting that, it's very like, this is, you know, it's like white,
Yeah, he's
white
fine.
sad college boy rap.
Yeah.
But, like, he did a track with Tobacco. You know, the electronic musician Tobacco. And it was really fucking good. It was, like, amazingly good. So then at one point, they actually came together and made a whole album together under the name Malibu Ken. And it's really fucking good. Like, it's super good, those two together. But, like, I really like Tobacco, and, like, you know, I listened to the album Fucked Up Friends for a very long time. And, like, that was the one that had that one track with them on it. And I was like, why don't they just, like, both work together? And then they did. And it was beautiful. And I love it. Vanilla Ice, the man who breaks into people's homes still for some reason. What? Oh, God.
Rip Van Winkle, getting all kinds of
I
shit.
thought it was Rob Van Winkle.
It is Rob Van Winkle, I just fucked it up. I just made a mistake, hun. Thanks for calling me out on it in front of everyone.
Hon, I don't think a lack of knowledge about Vanilla Ice is anything to feel ashamed of.
I pride myself on my Vanilla Ice knowledge. I'll thank you very much.
It's one of those things where it's like, I wouldn't know what his name is if it wasn't announced at the beginning of a Bloodhound Gang song, which I'm already ashamed to know. So, there you go. And
Do
he's
you want to do the sound effects for the
sure.
rest of this game?
Wait, hack into someone. Are we done?
I mean, if you're done with the bit, we can
Yeah,
be
that's
done.
all I got. Why, my nickname is the Walking Vanilla Ice Encyclopedia. Ugh. Oh, God. It's terrible.
Oh, it's a baby. Look at the little baby. Oh, little
Oh,
baby.
nothing would ever kill you in a way that's
No.
terrific. No, look at those.
Oh, he's so cute.
Look at
little
King
guy,
Baby.
He's so adorable.
Look at Head and Metal
Oh,
Play. Oh, no.
That's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted.
Your, huh?
Annihilation recommended.
You're what?
But why?
Let's go.
She's a what?
To be?
Bunker to 2B and 9F.
2B, that's
We've
an
picked up
android.
signal
A
from the black
sexy
box
android.
fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
Alright, there you go. Oh, I hate this one. I hate this one. I hate
Oh, when
this
the
one.
boxes start moving, oh,
Yeah.
I hate it.
The
This is when the
box-
hacking gets hard. Oh, like you're playing it and I'm feeling the like, ugh,
But she's...
all the blocks.
She deserted us. She's
Is it bad that I want her to step on me, 2B?
I don't know what to do about these feelings. When I look the stomping thing up on our search network, something called sounding comes up, and I don't really know what that is.
This is making me want to engage in the sensual act of busting.
Why? Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
Alright, later.
Cool, that paves everything
Let's
over.
go after her, 2B.
Puts everything in a nice bowl.
What you looking at?
I'm just looking at the...
Oh, the music
She
choices.
got away.
Yeah, we got.
What's this one?
Operator.
Oh,
this
right,
is
that's
9S.
That's
ending
the
of-
dog
yeah.
song.
Take the command.
Yeah.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You
I
should
was
probably
expecting you
keep your
both to
distance
die.
in the future.
Then why did you have...
Why did A2 desert
Wait
the
a
force?
minute.
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh.
Cock and ball
be-
torture?
Yeah?
Let's
Did
go
humans
ask
engage in this?
They might know
He's just like,
something.
I'm seeing a acronym come up a lot. CBT. I don't get it.
Whether in wind or rain,
Machine baby.
thunder,
Looks like a little sproutling, or like one of those little, like, stock vegetables budding.
Yeah, it's Princess Kaguya.
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
always together. They never
A
understood
bunch of robots with human noses.
and yet they spent their lives nestled together. Forever. Forever and ever.
And ever.
And ever. And ever.
And ever. Ever.
Pascal, this is 9S.
Wilford Brimley voice.
survived. How
Forever. And
Yeah,
ever.
fine.
Forever
But
and
there's something
ever.
we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually,
Forever.
it needs to be in person.
Understood.
Forever.
Have you
Only
hard
way
saved
to
in a
deter
while?
enemy invaders.
I'm gonna
You'll
end
be
on
able
that
to
once
reach
I
the
do
village
this.
through there.
Yeah. It's your oatmeal.
Excuse me.
Heck, what's the endings you've had?
Sorry, Toby. Time to go burn on some cockfights. Mr. Brinley, I'm sorry, I don't know what a cock is. Well, you see, Sonny, that's, it's a double entendre. That's what that is. See, there used to be these bird animals that people used to, well, I personally, used to pit against each other and take bets on for money, as they would pluck each other apart. It's also the name of a penis. See, when two men who love each other very much, or just, I don't know, are kind of bored at a party and a little bit drunk. Wilford B.
Wilfie B is my favorite rapper.
Oh, you're describing the cock. See, the thing is, we androids actually have interchangeable genitalia, so we kind of just have both of them whenever we want. What the fuck are you even talking about?
Who are you? What time is it? Where am I?
What year is this?
Hot raps from Will B.
There.
Feet Will B.
I don't get it.
Oh, just like he's
Oh, featuring.
nice.
Pee is stored in the balls.
Pee is stored in the balls, ma'am. Even if that is true, it's of no use to us. You're so serious, 2B.
You're always so
You never want to
serious,
talk
man.
about human genitals.
You see, this is what the humans used to call a meme.
Turns out that the Council of Humanity on the moon is just Wilfred Brimley sitting there eating oatmeal.
You gotta get rid of machines so I can go back to eating oatmeal in my house.
It's cold out here on the moon. My oatmeals
albino
are...
moose.
Oh, yo, it's all ready and settled up to go. It's just like, hey, I was waiting for you. Let's go. Let's ride. You've gained its trust. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with the Riding the Moose music. I have no idea where to go from here.
See, 9S, you need to ride the moose. There was another thing I used to do called riding the moose, but it was a very different thing. You need at least 7 hookers. It was a very different thing. And some olive oil.
God, leave me alone.
Oh, God.
I'm just trying to talk to my robot
I'm
friend.
just trying to live my life. The things I do for the Council of Humanity. Oh! Muriel!
Muriel!
Well, time to get me X.
Alright, can I talk to him now?
Probably. Mr. Angles.
Leave me alone.
Mr. Angles, please.
Stop it. Oh god.
Oh god, oh dude.
I lost my I lost the high ground.
Nope, not getting out of this chair.
Okay. Thank you for visiting me previously.
Wait, do the Wilfred Brimley voice.
Thank you for reading. I am as one says trucker along.
Does one actually say that?
I have been reading through humanity's records to keep myself occupied. This has led me to a question.
Shoot.
What is night?
Night?
You must mean the cyclical cycle of light and dark that used to exist. The records mentioned that, did they? The sun never leaves the sky anymore, but apparently it used to descend below the horizon for hours at a time. When that happened, it was like looking out of one of the bunker's windows.
I didn't know that.
I would like to see the stars sometime. I just sit up here and eat oatmeal. I'm tired. I must eat.
Just mouth noises the whole time.
Oh yay! My albino moose is still here. No, I'm not trying to talk to you, Ankles. I'm trying to ride my moose.
I'm just trying to ride my moose. You're bugging me more than the moose is. Told you, I'm trying to ride the moose. Love that bit. Just chilling, strolling through. No rush, you know.
No, come back!
No.
Friend! I just want to ride you.
I love Wilfred Brimley impersonation hour. Yeah.
Is it a,
Hello,
even?
I'm a moose now.
Is it even a good Wilfred Brimley though?
Probably
That's the thing.
not. I think that most impersonations of Wilfred Brimley suck. It's more that you can imagine him saying.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. Yeah, see?
This was called a school bus. Insane teachers would fly through human bodies in outer space with kids in them with reckless abandon to teach them about the universe. Right on the magic school bus. I love that cartoon. I'm watching it right now. Take that. I love that bit.
What are you even talking?
Just like the intro music to that song, that show.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Like, I love imagining, like, a Wilfred Brimley who's just, like, insanely enthralled with the intro music to Magic School Bus for no fucking reason.
Wilford Brimley voiced, that magic school bus teacher sure was a hot piece of ass. I wouldn't mind getting a personal lesson from her. I wouldn't have gotten diabetes if I'd, learned proper health from watching this show. Where was this when I was a youngin'? I figured that the way they had it lined up, they put all the sweets and stuff at the bottom, like really. Oh no, they put her at the top of the pyramid, so I figured it was. That was like a pinnacle of health. You're supposed to eat that. It wasn't until they put them side by side that it all began to make sense.
Sucks. Yeah, it does. I'm okay with it. Bree, aspiring career streamer. This sucks, but I'm okay with it. There we go.
Come back soon. Hi, everyone sounds like Wilford Brimley now.
No,
We all caught the
please.
Wilford Brimley virus.
No, for the love of God.
It's like the Sigma virus, but it's just Wilford Brimley. Which, I know how I need to voice Sigma when we play Mega Man X games, because, come on.
We've come far enough, Mega Man. I've built an incredible body that you cannot stop this time. Prepare to meet your maker.
Dr. Light?
Sure, whatever.
Wouldn't that be better as the Dr. Light voice, not the Sigma voice?
Well... what do you... Well, I mean, he's talking to Sigma, though, so... What?
Never mind.
Okay, fine.
I mean, the Wilford...
Oh, do him as Dr. Light. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Step into this capsule, Mega Man.
Yeah. Like
this will give you incredible power and allow you to charge your beam even more. It will also give you an enhancement on your health.
Yeah, we can do that. I think I'll do that.
Step into this
Good.
capsule.
Glad we're workshopping this bit live.
Yeah, we're already ready. We're so ready.
This is just the Dr. Wowie.
No, Dr. Wowie is up there.
Yeah, Dr. Wowie
He's more of
very...
an Elmer Fudd speech impediment.
What's going on? You seem pretty low, even by machine standards.
My lifespan's expiration date is drawing to a close.
Are you asking us to repair you? Because that's a pretty selfish request.
No, do not repair me. I am already dead. When I die, just throw me in the trash. I've been thinking about something. Do you remember when you spoke of sun? You were right to call it so. I called many of your kind, killed androids beyond counting. It meant nothing when I was connected to the network. But now I understand. I know the anguish it has caused you. I must atone.
Wait, are you...
My existence is ending. I am dying. Please take my parts and use them as fall over dead. Farewell, androids.
Ah! Get equipped with diabetes.
No.
Well...
Wow. It just shows death.
We're no different.
Huh? How so?
We've destroyed machines beyond counting. Perhaps someone sees that as a sin.
To be.
Self-aware. Battle androids. Taking over the place. Coming in to kill some stuff.
As I can no longer move, I have nothing to do. Perhaps I will try writing what is called a journal. Where do that machine life forms come from? We repeat a process of self-proliferation and repair. Am I my own existence? Or do we all encompass...
See, the thing is, it's like a half step away from just the Mr. Plinkett voice.
Yeah.
Or do we all encompass one sole existence? The aliens,
hey, little Timmy, what's your favorite episode of Life City? I like the one where they do the Wilford Brimley voice for a long time.
Are beings that conquer worlds and stars. Their behavior is exceedingly simple. They share one objective, and as such, there is never conflict between them. But what about machine life forms? What about us? Rain is falling. A bird stood on my shoulder. I never tire of life. I never tire of looking at life on this planet. I will make my record on this bird protected data so I do not lose it.
That's all I wanted. Moosebot.
Long, long ago, a record left in a broken memory circuit. The leader of an animal pack picked me up when I was broken and could not move and saved me. He was a great leader. He lived for the pack. When he died, I wanted to do the same. To live for everyone's sake and die for everyone's sake. But I am a machine, so everyone would leave me behind.
What is this light on my keyboard? What does caps lock mean?
But the pack lives on and brings new life, so it is my duty to protect that. It was the promise I made to my dead leader. With these memories of peace, I must continue to protect my family. But one day, in the war between the androids and machines, the forest was raised. We cannot go on living without a home. The family falls apart. That is why I search for a new place to live. A forest where we can all live and where no one will bother us. I am here, so it will be okay. I swear to find a way to make everyone happy.
Pooch says, tune in to the next Wife City when we read everything in the style of adults from Charlie Brown cartoons. Yes, I know, ma'am, but... You're always so serious, ma'am.
I never understand her. Let's see. Do I just have the main quest now at this point? There's still something. Ooh, I think I'm at Lord of the Valley at this point.
You put up a sign in front of the hideout. No robots allowed. That's Charlie, right?
I don't think that is.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't know if that's Charlie Brown, hun.
Hold on, I gotta look this up.
I mean, I might be wrong. There is certainly a chance that I'm wrong, but I don't think that's Charlie Brown. You spelled Charlie wrong.
Cool.
It's I-E. Okay. That's certainly Snoopy. Oh.
There it is.
Alright. Alright, I was wrong. Thanks, hon.
There you go. Apparently that was a recurring debt. Still have strange Aeons up here in a tab. I need to get back to that later. Sleep.
Oh, God damn it. I have to... Okay.
We have a link from Sasquatchulus. Get equipped with No! It's a serious illness. That's not funny.
Open the elevator. Let me in!
You're stuck in the elevator with them. It's like, ah, shit.
Oh, fuck! Get him out! Get him out! Alright. Keep forgetting to... Ooh. I smell your mom cooking in the other room and it smells real nice.
Aw. Well, we have good taste in food too.
We do. That's gonna be nice once we're done with this.
Yeah, despite the couple of times we've done it, I'm self-conscious about eating on stream, so I'm just gonna wait till we're done.
I mean, we'll be wrapping up relatively soon. Still
Oh, that's
got,
true.
like, you know,
Like
20
20
minutes
minutes,
at
you know.
least.
I can't believe the size of the commercial facility. The people
I
of
hate
the
everything
world
about
must
this
have led pretty
image.
good lives. I bet it was fun
yet
to
I click
shop
on
back
it.
when you had so many choices.
Whoa.
We don't need
Pooplers.
such things.
Don't be so sure about that. Once
Jesus
we eradicate
Christ.
the machine life forms, us soldiers won't have anything left to
Don't
do.
like it.
We'll
No.
enter a new age of peace. And when that happens, we should go shopping together. I could buy you, I don't know, a t-shirt maybe? Something that looks good on you.
Fart volume.
What, not interested?
When that day comes, I'm all
You know what?
for
I'm really glad,
That's a
hon.
promise, right?
We didn't put a
Yeah.
fart sound on the soundboard.
Oh god, that would be like the lowest form of anything. Even at our shittiest time trying to be funny, we're not Family Guy at least.
Uh-huh.
You know, we have some substance. But like, the fact that... Because here's the thing, farts are funny, but making fart jokes is not funny. It's the deadest form of humor.
Uh-huh.
I hate it.
It's pretty low.
Query. Since androids generate energy
God.
from water,
Us with like a fart sound on our stream deck would just be like, "Hey Jay, remember that time I farted?"
Some people just want to eat it every now and then.
It's not funny.
appears illogical.
Nothing about that is
Hey,
funny.
you got me.
We are classy, damn it. Makes a Wilfred Brimley cockfighting joke. Exactly. We're niche. I don't know. I think fart jokes are a gas. Quite cheeky of you. I'm past this.
Good.
Honestly, the jokes annoyed me ever since I got breaking wind of it.
No.
But see, that's
You're-
funnier
you're
than
getting
just
a
making
minus-
a fart
hon,
noise.
You're getting a -1 from me on that one.
Fine. The point is, it's better than just hitting a haha funny sound. I make fart noise. Uh-oh, stinky. Who the fuck cares? God.
Uh-oh. You said the magic word. Uh-oh. Stinky.
And with that, I leave.
Poopy.
I am leaving.
No, don't.
Good
Please
day.
don't leave me.
Later.
Hon,
No, you're
don't.
clearly a comedic genius. I leave this to you. I'm
Hon.
only hindering it.
Don't be that way.
I hate that. That's the
I know
dumbest
you do.
video
It
on the internet.
sucks. I think that's like part of what makes it mildly funny to me is just it's such a low bit of comedy that it somehow cycles back around to being weirdly funny to me.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Boar meat. Life's a gas and that gas is past.
Now I'm just thinking of Dino Spumoni.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, Hey Arnold.
Nope. I mean, I know Hey Arnold, but I don't know that character.
He's the crooner.
Nope. No clue.
I got the joke! I'm always good for one.
As long as I get one, that's all that counts.
Life was a gas. That gas has passed. Again, endless knowledge of dumb 90s cartoons right here, right in my head. That wasn't a dumb show. That was an okay show. That was a good show. I enjoyed that show when I was younger.
Okay.
We know. Get out of your house.
Yes, I know. You want me to take care of the Lord of the Valley. I gotcha.
Machines attacking indiscriminately.
Proposal. Unit 2B should eliminate the hostile machines.
Dun, 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 dun.
Monkey Man! Okay, so
What?
my brain is just firing off with random shit. Okay, so here we are. And here's the
Anyways.
waterfall. Way up there.
Is this some kind of graveyard?
Lord of the Valley? Bah, call me when you're Lord of the Dance. Says Pooch.
Oh
Watch
no.
out. They're still alive.
I'm on it.
Are they alive though? I mean, they're machines. This seems to really bridge that question a lot, where it's like, what is consciousness? What do you... We're still moving.
What does it mean to be human?
Yeah. What does it mean to live? It's a good question. It's good. You know, it's a fascinating thing to address and to look into.
It's a rather daunting thing to really consider.
It is. What are we doing with our, you know, supposed autonomy and, you know, being and stuff, you know?
Especially when you consider that the machines are literally just replicating the shit that we do.
Uh-huh. It's a good game. I like it.
Good game, smart game.
Good game, smart game. Only the smartest people understood this game, man. It's like Rick and Morty. I have a whole file on that. I don't what? You want more of this? I'm running on like all pistons, just trying to put out like what I can here. But
it's just really funny that you that I looked at you after like the very lackluster Rick and Morty joke, and your response is like, "What? You want something better? What are you expecting?"
This is all I've got. I'm half asleep and my body is weak from coughing. I'm in a weird place right now.
Don't listen to it too much.
9S on BioShock Infinite. Yeah. We thought we were gonna replay that.
I mean,
we got a little ways in and we're like, oh yeah.
Well, no, that's BioShock 1, not BioShock Infinite.
Right. How did BioShock Infinite age? Probably not great.
I remember greatly enjoying that game when it came out.
We've got an
We should try asking her.
Like big rotten banana. My favorite terminology is aged like milk.
Like, I really, really, really liked BioShock Infinite when that game first came out. In hindsight, there's things about it that certainly ain't perfect. Especially when you really... So, here's the... God.
Go ahead. We have what to talk about. This is
I
good.
mean, Pooch basically summed it up fine. Like, it was a compromised, like, game message of a game because they essentially, instead of fleshing out the things that they probably would have fleshed out, they end up just equating everything to the racists and the anti-racists are the same.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
BioShock Infinite was the game that made me realize game reviewers had never really read a book. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's Eoghan. You have a question about the machines in the canyon. Yes, very dangerous. You should avoid them. Actually, we already took care of them. You what? I see. Then perhaps they can finally reach heaven.
Come again?
Excuse me?
What?
Many machines have thrown themselves into that canyon of late. They were trying to hurt themselves beyond repair. You found the remains of those who succeeded and fought those who did not. I know not what would drive them to do such a thing, but I pray regardless that their souls might reach heaven. Here, a gift for you. Thank you for killing them.
Look at my deep game. Also, eat this hot dog out of the toilet and potato chips out of the trash can.
Souls in heaven, huh? Do either of those things exist?
Nope.
They'll find out in the end. And so will we.
Okay, that's grim.
Oh, why the fuck can I not get up here? Okay, I guess I'm not going back up that way. Guess I gotta take the elevator.
Yep.
Really, both sides are bad, I say in my armchair eating this toilet hot dog.
Tastes like Sonic.
Uh-huh. Like, it really is the type of thing where, oh god. I guess that's what I get for trying to play devil's advocate with Bioshock Infinite. I immediately get sucker punched in the back of the head.
That's what it does.
But yeah, it's the type of thing where, like, I wonder how much, like, the actual, like, thematic shit in that game was compromised by studio hijinks and how much of it was actually just, you know, whatever the dude that made the Bioshock games just having bad politics.
One of the first things you do in Bioshock Infinite is choose whether to abuse an interracial couple or spare them. And it literally doesn't matter what choice you make, that Bioshock Infinite in a nutshell. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's a video game. It's a false choice.
Yeah, but
that's
also,
what happens
like,
in a lot of video games.
It's a weird thing to give people a choice to do.
It is. It is a very weird thing to give a choice.
That's the thing, if
do.
your game is supposed to be making a point, that's a weird point to dip your toe into, like...
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, if you start analyzing it, like, from that, and particularly looking at the themes that ends up, like, bungling later on in the story...
Bungle.
It ends up making more sense that, like, yeah, you know, he probably just has bad politics.
Yeah.
And is a weird centrist fucker.
The more I learn about video games and music and stuff, the more I'm like, everyone who's involved with this, I wish I didn't know anything about them. And I'll do everything in my power to not know as much as I can.
Ken Levine sucks, I think. For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I certainly am not going to be upset upon hearing that.
Because, you know, it's whenever someone's like, hey, do you want to hear what, like, whoever in whatever game studio said? I'm like, no. No, I don't, actually. I'm sure it's something shitty. People who work for, like, you know, game studios and stuff don't tend to be notorious for constantly saying, you know, socially woke shit.
No.
So, I'm not exactly, you know... I am Shitlord, Lord of the Shit. I program video games and force people through crunch.
Yeah.
I have weird opinions about women. I've never met one in real life, I hope to one day.
Never even seen a titty.
But I have read many, many words about the women written by men. And I think I'm an expert. I could write one.
Like, that's the thing. At some point, I want to stream Bioshock Infinite just to, you know, see exactly how... see just how poorly that game ages.
Mm-hmm.
Especially as someone who enjoyed it as much as I did when it came out.
Pooch says, I think part of it too, at least in my case, was hearing the pre-release hype about how your choices would matter in the game and how it would tackle various things.
I mean, that was, like, the unfortunate marketing just around that time in video games was, oh, choice in video games, it's really gonna matter. And it's like, well, no, like, choices in video games kind of can never really matter all that much because in order to program them to mean anything, you actually have to, like, you have to have a large scope to your video game if you're gonna have choices actually affect things significantly.
Yeah, you'd have to, like, program 3 different games.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or at least mess around with, like, getting rid of entire mechanics that will base themselves around the rest of the game. So it's like, even then there's lesser ways to do that, but it's still, like, you need to really get in there and do it. And I don't know if it's asking too much to ask game writers to write something, but, you know. You see how well they did on the first one, you know, you want 2 more of those?
Or make your game only about those choices. It can't be a feature. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna buy a bunch of fucking movement speed up thing so I could do the speed star.
But then it sits there and tries to tell you abolitionists are the same as slavers, basically.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it ain't perfect.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want to go back to it just to see how poorly it ages.
It's
exactly.
always weird when you see those, like, lackadaisical takes on shit, too, because it's like, these are things that it's like, if you're gonna talk about this, you have to talk about this, and you need to accept that you're taking on, like, a pretty serious thing, and then you need to make a statement on that. And it's like, you... to handle that poorly is going, look, you picked the report to write here. You need to make a case, and you made a shitty one. It's just like... I don't know. Like, if I made an adventure game around, like, World War II, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, well, really, you know, I think the deepest game would be to just go, you know what, everyone's the same. Like, no, like, you need to address, like, some serious shit that happened and, like, some really ugly things in history. And, like, you don't take that on unless you're ready to write that. Like, you're taking on this responsibility. I also know plenty of people who think the story in that game is shit, but still love the heck out of the controls and battle system.
Oh yeah, totally.
Well,
That's
there you
like
go.
the one thing I remember about that game being good. Like, especially compared to when I tried to play Bioshock 1, Bioshock 1 just doesn't feel very good. Like, when it comes to just general game feel, it doesn't feel great. But, like, Bioshock Infinite, like, there's, like, they essentially have a hook shot in that video game, more or less, which, hook shot's always good.
What about Stone World War I, the topic approached by Flintstones? I love how they just put, like, a noun for rock in front of things, and they're like, yeah, that's fine.
This works. This is good enough, yeah.
They're like, how do they have Christmas? It's like, well, they're not an apocalyptic future, they just had a rock Christ.
Just have caveman Jesus.
I don't know, I do kind of subscribe to the, you know, that's like the future, from, you know, the Jetsons. Like, you know, just because, here's the thing, there's that Jetsons episode where, like, when like, Elroy falls out of, like, off a cliff or something, they need to pick him up in a ship before he hits the ground or something.
What?
And the ground is, like, dead grass and just, like, nothingness underneath it, because underneath, like, the floating, you know, like, risen up from the ground utopia, there's this, like, nothingness down there. And one could imagine that, you know...
That episode sounds fake.
No, it's
that
real.
Sounds like
remember,
a Mandela effect.
No, I remember
episode.
watching that as a child.
Do you remember the one where Elroy almost falls to his death?
I will look
the...
that shit up right now. Like, fucking, like, it makes the case on that, but like, that's something that I was talking about, like, before that ever came up as like the Mandela effect was ever a thing. Was just like, that was kind of weird. I was just like dead earth underneath them. That's kind of dark. And, like, I think someone played into that where they're like, well, you know, in that one, you know, they had that one episode where, like, oh, hey, there was a crossover because Elroy, like, made a time machine, but whoops, it went backward, and then he altered it and fixed it later. But then, like, the take on that is it did work, but they went into the dystopian future of basically essentially being nuked into the Stone Age where everyone had to live on the weird ground with these mutated animals that they had to make work like modern things that they were used to, because that's all that they had. I'm not saying it's a happy read, I'm just saying it's a fascinating one that I could totally see. So, like, I want you to know Flintstones has 3 Christmas episodes, and in 2 of them, Fred plays Scrooge. Yes, they do Christmas Carol twice. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Rock Jesus Christ. Good lord.
I think me taking my movement speed up, like, made Emil move faster.
Didn't they have an episode of Harvey Birdman like that, where the Jetsons
Whoa!
came from a hell future or something? What just happened? What's up?
Emil just ramped off the fucking highway there.
Oh, jeez. I missed that. I'll need to look at that in the edits. Fucking weird.
Alright, I'm not gonna...
With that...
I don't think I'm gonna... I think I just beat the game. Yeah. Holy shit. He's back.
Where?
Wait. I have to see if he does it again. I heard him. Where is he?
God damn. Gas, gas, gas! I'm gonna turn up the gas tonight!
I've never in my time of playing, like in all, like probably 100+ hours that I've played in this game. One, I've never seen him fucking zooming around like this before, which is hilarious in and of itself.
The gang eats a meal. You know what? That's what we need. We need the intro music to Always Sunny in
man.
Philadelphia on our soundboard.
Yeah, probably. Okay, I'm gonna
Okay, yeah, we can't top that. We can't top that.
No, yeah, we tried our best to be funny during these 3 hours, but turns out Emil just beat us. So let's just go ahead and call it